right now.
I wanted to be able to zip up. I get too hot with.
That's why I like this one.
But what I have is the hood too.
I like this for the pockets.
Yeah.
Like put your keys and whatnot.
Yeah.
Mike.
This one's nice because it's just the style.
All right. Oh no.
It's solid. Yeah.
I wanted to be able to zip up.
Yes.
There we go.
So I like this one.
Ah!
What I have is the hood too.
I like this for the pockets.
I wanted to be able to zip up.
Damn it. There we go.
Okay, good. We fixed it.
I did.
I would just like to say that the one viewer that is watching and didn't comment, you're a jerk. I'm kidding. I still love you. I don't know who you are because you haven't said anything yet.
Yeah. If you,
But,
let us know who you guys are when you kind of come on, and so
we know who we're talking
Yeah.
to.
we don't have like a last or anything that shows up. So
Yes.
we appreciate it.
All right. So I'm glad he was watching. Thank you,
Yes.
Chris. Thank you.
All right. Wow.
So this is what you get for letting me know.
What? Whoa.
Here
My
we
mind is
go.
blown right now, guys.
It's like it's me.
That's pretty fancy.
Yeah, that was for you, my man.
So I'm guessing the one viewer that is watching is your friend that let you
Is
know
Chris.
and said,
Maybe.
hey,
Are you
Hey.
the one viewer?
other than us. I mean, I know there's one.
I mean, besides these three? Not me. I don't do it. All right.
So for real this time.
Okay, let's start over.
Starting over now that people can hear
Let's
us.
start over.
Hi, Chris.
What's up, buddy?
He did comment.
I know. You know what?
Respect to you, Chris. Respect.
Yeah. I love you, buddy. Here, you get that
There you
again.
go.
Whoa, look
I
at
know.
that.
I know. You get it again.
Wild.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Boom.
He's getting all
Wow.
jealous.
Yeah, he is.
yeah.
Nice.
So what's up?
Anyways, so let's recap
Let's
since we
start
didn't have
over.
audio.
Welcome. Again.
You know, I didn't even see that the audio wasn't popping through right there.
I didn't even think about that now that I see the thingy going dilly doo.
I know. Right?
I should have just been
And,
talking for 2 hours and wondering
And
why
not even
nobody.
knowing it.
Why is nobody saying nothing to us?
Oops, somebody else says hi, but I can't read it.
Oh, Scuba Steve! It's my friend from earlier. That I was
Oh,
saying,
nice.
remember?
We were talking about nice.
I was
so
saying
there
that you had watched before, and I didn't know who you were, but now I recognize the name, so I know who it is. And
That's
it's
Scuba
you know,
Steve,
I like
I
it.
like
Scuba
that.
Steve.
Alright.
What's up,
Sweet,
lumber
we should be good
flock?
now. Anyways,
So Jeff's had a rough day.
yeah, I've had a rough day. Super rough day.
So be patient with us.
So I'm gonna try and go to bed early tonight.
I respect that.
Me too.
But I was talking
Sounds
about
lit.
the video that I put up the other day, the 1 minute video.
That one that
literally
you should
takes
watch.
1 minute to watch.
Yeah.
It's good.
I will get to it. Don't worry.
Starring Jeff's living room.
You didn't watch
Yes.
it
She hasn't watched anything yet.
yet? You need to pay attention.
Oh man.
I know.
Damn, that's in your contract. You
Yeah,
have to watch all the videos.
I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make it. a thing.
It's
You're gonna have to log
also-
your time and everything.
If any of
Just
you
slacking.
do, if any of you do follow us on TikTok, I know that I did upload that to the TikTok, but this is an edited version.
It is.
And it's a
You
little
get to
nicer,
hear
and there's
me.
some bonus stuff on there that we didn't see until Jeff went in and cleaned it up. So
See here,
here,
my voiceover stuff.
so go watch that and see what kind of mysterious things, ghostly hauntings of Jeff's living room.
Yeah, literally,
Yeah.
Nice.
literally.
And so we're doing a 1 year anniversary.
Yeah,
We're just
we
gonna go back to that. It's been 1 year since we started doing
We sure
doing
have.
this lives, and it was me and Jeff and Rebecca for a while, and then she moved on, and Anna joined us, and now Mandy's here too.
No,
Yep.
And
Mandy's our recent addition.
Sometimes we have. She's been kind of like doing things with us for a while.
Yeah.
My recent headache.
Yeah.
I'm being hazed. For the record, I'm being hazed.
Yeah,
Right now.
Is it a haze or is it reality?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
hazed.
It's just your life now, Mandy.
You're
Sorry to
hazing
tell
me
you.
with that awful picture.
Why did you take
It's
it?
it's a perfectly
not
good
gonna-
picture.
Yeah.
It is
It's
a
fine.
perfectly good picture.
But yeah, go look at Mandy's picture.
Yeah.
It's also on our.
I think it's
Yeah.
called
Pages.
bullying.
She She doesn't like it, but then she does the exact same thing on her Facebook page.
Not everybody can be as cool as me and wear that drum major hat for
I know.
like months and months.
Yeah, she had the drum hat.
Yeah, I did remember that one, I will say.
She had the drum hat on
Great.
for quite a while.
Yeah.
And it
but
was
yeah,
awesome.
so
And I was like,
That
well,
was a
I better
pretty cool
change
pic.
it. So now you got finger guns always and forever.
So
I don't mind.
every so
I love
often, I guess
finger
the
guns.
pictures will change, and we'll have some weird ones or some goofy ones, whatever
Yeah.
to call it.
gotta keep it fresh. We'll see.
Keep it
We'll see
interesting,
what Jeff
guys,
decides
you
to
know.
We'll
do.
see. We'll see.
Me, I keep it fresh by changing my hair color and stuff all the time, so it's all good.
It's true. It's true.
Even
I
though it
don't
is
do
grown
that.
out since
Very
when
true.
I could have had it last month. It was nice, pretty blues. Now it's all icy toned. And then
That's gonna keep
just
him,
letting
you know?
it grow out till I go to spring colors, you know. So
Yeah.
Just go with this
Always
natural
changing.
brown.
So you didn't hear us when we said that you should donate monies and
Excuse
buy
me.
stuff.
yeah, we have some really
Oh,
cool
yeah, buy
merchandise,
this,
everybody.
We didn't have,
So Kim's got this really cool new hoodie over here,
It's me.
a little zippy one. I've got my cool little bomber jacket.
It's got my name on it. You
I
could
have
you
the-
could pay more to get your name put on yours.
So we got
I
some
think.
really cool merch, guys.
Got the-
Go check it
hoodie.
out, go
got
buy
the
it, you name it.
hoodies.
Yeah, the pullover.
So Jeff, when a customer, when a viewer wants to buy it, can they get their name put on there?
No,
Okay, no name for you.
sorry.
But you could always go get it put on if you feel like you want to.
Yeah.
You
Somewhere.
could, yeah.
Like, your friend has a cricket, have them put your name on there.
There you go.
You know,
There
whatever.
you go.
So yeah, no, you will not then have the name
No.
like on my shirt or
That's,
on my
that's too much.
too much. But you get there's a bunch of cool designs on there.
There are.
And
There's new
it's cozy.
designs.
Cozy.
New designs.
Cozy. And I'm cold today, so it worked out for me.
Yeah, it's really cold
I know,
out
I
west,
almost sold
guys.
I was gonna sell
Whoever's
it.
You're
in
gonna
Michigan,
sell it? It's got
in,
my
like,
name
the
on it.
20s.
You
I
guys-
would've found somebody named Kim.
So, yeah,
I
we
would've
got
found
some of the
somebody
cold,
named
cold
Kim.
weather right now.
Yeah, it's Michigan.
Yeah,
so
we love Michigan.
we're-
We did get some snow. We're supposed to get some more.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like 20 degrees. It's not
Yeah.
cool. I don't enjoy
Yeah,
it.
it sucks.
I don't like it.
I don't
Be glad it
either.
warms up
Yeah.
again.
Me either.
But I'm not gonna
Yeah.
move either, so guess there's really nothing I can do about it.
I'd move if I could.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. Well, my career,
But I like
my
my
job
house
is
too
here right
much.
now, so I got to stay here as it is.
But
I like
yeah,
my house too
that's-
much.
That's also like little kind of limits like where we can go if we want to do any investigations right
Yeah.
now. So Jeff's kind of try to once he gets his software back up and running,
Catch up.
catch up a little bit. So
I have a year's worth of catch up.
yeah, we got lots of stuff coming down the pipeline. We just got to get to the point where his software is working again, so
Yeah.
that he can
Yes.
do that. So it won't be this week,
This
but
bullshit
it'll,
stuff.
it'll be soon.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's worth the
but
wait, guys.
I am gonna do a
So.
workshop thing next month if people get it. Not doing it otherwise, but there is a post on the Facebook page if you're interested. You can do it for $10 right now, which isn't a bad deal.
That's a bargain.
It is a bargain. Where I'll go over, set equipment that's on the thumbnail and then, do questions and stuff later. So that'll be a thing. So
Learn how to
do
use
that if you
equipment.
want to, or if you're just curious in the sense of how everything works and, my thoughts or our thoughts or whoever's thoughts on it. So that's a thing for sure. That's gonna happen. I don't remember what day it was. It's like the third Sunday of February or Wednesday
Yeah.
of February.
It's like 2 weeks from Wednesday. It's 2 weeks from now or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
The weeks are going
it's
by
like the week of
pretty
your
quick.
birthday.
Yeah, they are.
Week
No,
after
it's
your
a week
birthday.
after my
Week after your
It's the
birthday.
week
Oh
after.
yeah, and my birthday's coming up, so
Hell yeah.
you know what? Donating money would be awesome.
That'd be a nice birthday
So I
present
can
for Jeff.
help pay off some of the equipment that I've got on layaway right now.
Fancy!
Yeah, that's exciting.
I know. I'm getting that Boo Bear.
Ooh.
Oh.
I know. And I'm getting that sweet lamp style K2 meter.
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice.
I'm really excited about that one.
Fun.
More fun toys to play with.
Yeah.
REM Pod, like the new version of the REM
Oh,
Pod.
really?
And it is what
Fancy?
it is.
Okay.
And then like a digital EMF thermometer thing too, so that we can measure like temperature change instead of being like, oh, it's so cold.
Right,
And then
that's
it's like,
right.
oh, we're
documented.
good.
To be able
Because
to
you can only
document
take
things better.
you can only take our words for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, I mean, you never know when we're gonna bullshit.
It's true.
I wouldn't bullshit, but you
No,
know.
I don't.
Right.
He doesn't know bullshit.
But
Right.
sometimes
Reasons you
it's
do.
not bullshit. It's you got a sudden chill as a person,
Yeah.
and everything's still fine. You know, there's multiple different reasons why you could feel cold, but the temperature doesn't actually
Yeah.
change.
Right.
So
So
it's
it's
nice
another
to
way
just
to
be able to have
legitly-
that to document and back us up and go,
Yeah.
oh, it felt like the temperature just dropped in here, and we can go boop, and oh no, it was just me got a chill or
Right.
whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Or yeah, cool,
So.
it did go down by 2 degrees or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to add a lot more to that layaway thing, but I was like, I better not.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if like I'll get the items as I pay them off, or I have to pay the whole thing off and then I get the stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
Oh, that's
I
interesting.
really hope that like once I
Be nice
pay
to
like
find
an
out.
I would say
item
what
or
they-
two off, like they send it, but
You
I
never
don't know
know.
how they're doing it.
Okay.
Because if so, like I could get a couple of them paid off right away.
Very cool. Cool.
Um,
Excuse me.
But yeah, so that'll be fun. I'm really excited about all of that, especially
cool.
the bear.
Yeah, the bear should be fun. Emily will like it.
I know, right? She's been to visit me.
Good. She's
Yeah.
probably been lonely. It's cold in that
I
building
know,
right
I
now.
know.
Ain't
Well,
nobody there.
apparently,
Well, there's people there, but no.
apparently, she was visiting when I was not like myself,
Mm-hmm.
and the other ones were like, "Hey, you're not himself,"
Yeah.
and she must have just hung around a little bit
Little cutie.
because she actually turned on my light the other day again
Oh, nice.
for the first time in a while, so that was really cool.
Very cool.
As I was just watching TV, goes, I was like,
Oh, what's up, girl?
Lemony. Ugh, I forgot. It was so lemony.
and I haven't done it in a while, but I usually have one of those candles out. I got one upstairs and one down here, so if she comes, like she can.
Oh, and there is
use
a.
it. It's an Emily only candle,
Emily's
but but I used it the other day to talk to Joel down here.
Okay.
I was like, I know this is an Emily candle, but this is easier for me than getting
Did
a
it actually
dowsing rod.
work? Or
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he was doing it.
Nice.
There's also
It's
some
pretty
stuff of
awesome.
that that I put on TikTok that we recorded after the last live. Just some random spirit box shit and some candles. So, and then Jeff is gonna work on putting
Did-
those together.
Did I send you that one where I was just in my living room and like one was on and then like they kind of okay, I might have to
Send
get
it to
that
me and I'll put it up.
Cause yeah, it was shortly after I got them. It was like after Christmas or something.
Oh, okay.
And,
Maybe you didn't. I forgot. Who knows?
And I had like one set out and it was on, and I was like, okay. So I got a couple more and I set them like close to my TV and then a little farther away. And then the next thing you know, like one just pops on and then another one pops on and then all of a sudden they're all on and I'm like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Because they were sitting like that for the longest time. So I know it was like it not connecting and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I was like, this is sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Did you ever get that scrying mirror set up for? Because that was one thing we were talking about trying to do too. So
The
it's
what?
The scrying mirror.
The Black Mirror.
Oh
Black
yeah,
Mirror.
I've got it's all
It's
done.
done,
I just
okay.
haven't done anything with it
Yeah.
yet.
Show.
I want to. But
That's gonna be interesting.
yeah. No, I want to for sure. I just haven't done anything yet
Yeah.
because
Okay.
I've fallen behind. I don't want to make myself.
Right.
No, I definitely want to be around for that one. So if I can.
But yeah, that's upstairs. Trying to think. What else do I got going on? Not a whole lot. That's about it.
Jeff got a new job.
I did. I got a new job. Gonna get paid more.
Exciting.
That's good.
More money for equipment.
In my
Tacos.
life.
And tacos.
In my life.
Yeah.
I can live without the tacos.
Taco money.
More money for my life.
Respectable.
But yeah, that way I get shit paid off and buy more equipment.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Get one of those cool spirit boxes that tells you the word.
I wish.
Because I think that's also one of the ways that
that-
we make like big mistakes is when you hear like we've talked about.
You wanna know how much that thing is?
How many monies I'm scared.
Like 6,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Yeah, for some reason.
A
it
dog
used to,
got
It
loose
used to
down
be
here for
like
a second.
500, and for some reason it was like 6,000. Like,
Because
are
it's
you
on the
fucking kidding
fucking
me?
Ghost Adventures.
No, that's not
now.
even, like it was 600 when that
Yeah.
thing's been on there. So I don't
Wow.
know, but I don't have $6,000 to spend on one
That
thing.
is the
That's
truth right there.
Holy-
No, ma'am.
No. But there is a lot of stuff I want to get.
Yeah.
It'd be sweet. But that's where donating comes into play.
Help us get the fancy stuff that you see all these ghost hunters have.
Yeah, and then you'll see people use it that aren't gonna freak out at the slightest like touch or sound, or you hear something like, oh my god, it's like you're over exaggerating that a little
I know
bit.
there's certain pieces of equipment that certain people prefer, but out there, what would be like top notch, your favorite thing that would give
Like your
you
most wanted item?
your most wanted item that would
Most
give you
wanted
the
item.
best
There's a
evidence.
lot of most wanted items.
Yeah.
I really want to get the 360. I think it's called the 360 degree periscope.
Yeah.
So you set it on the ground or the table, and it's essentially kind of like a K2 in a sense.
Okay.
But it'll tell you like the direction from which it's coming.
Oh, nice.
Instead of just being like right there.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you can actually see it if something like a spirit gets close, and say they're like walking around or something. Like they get close enough, like it'll start spinning or doing whatever, so you know what direction it's in.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I was gonna actually add that to the order instead of something else, but it was out of stock.
Oh, man.
I know.
It's about
Sad.
That would have been cool.
And I don't know when it would be back in stock, so I didn't want to add it to the thing.
Right.
Okay.
But that's what I want the most.
Fancy.
Yeah.
That'd be cool because I know a lot of times on our investigations, it is kind of hard to tell where they're kind of coming from. Except for that one. Damn, it's not out yet.
You can you can talk about it a little bit.
It was interesting because there was a lot that were around us, and I had it kind of, with the dowsing rods, they had me kind of keep pivoting to where they were because each different one wanted to talk and everything. That one's coming, guys. That was an interesting experience,
one
and
on
I
the
can't wait to see
Yeah,
that.
the
Was
one
I
that
with you?
was-
Yeah, you could.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it was
feel
really
it.
interesting.
Yeah.
Because I've been there a couple times, and it's been night and day. Between the couple times I've been there, one where it was like really bad feeling, and then when I went with the crew here, it was the complete opposite. I've even gone hiking there during the day, which we'll have to set up and do too. And
Yeah,
see.
good.
That would be interesting to do a hike during the day. It's really cool.
I'm not really like a hiking girl. I had to do that too much when I was growing up, so now I've decided I'm not doing it anymore unless I have to.
Well, but with this one, it'd be worth it.
But
if you
yeah,
go
it'd be
further on that
easier to
trail.
see like
Because I've
where
seen
we're
most of the
going.
trails. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was the hard part, being there at night
Yeah.
and this. I don't even remember where it was called, but we're not gonna say where because we don't want other people
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
there. But it was a wilderness trail where you basically can go and be one with nature.
Yeah, it's like
And
a sanctuary.
At
basically, is what it
night, like you really couldn't see where you were
You
going.
really
you couldn't see.
No.
And it had been really
What was
rainy
safe-
out there
yeah.
too at that point. Like there was
So
a
we
lot of
didn't-
mud.
Like Anna said, we didn't wind up going very deep into the woods because there was like this little rickety bridge, but we couldn't
Right.
tell how safe it was.
Yeah.
You pushed
We
me
did
out.
make Mandy go down the bridge. We made Mandy go down the bridge because she's the littlest. So I was like, if you fall through, then I know none of us are safe, and we'll have to come
I'll
save
tell you
you.
one thing. I've been further on that trail.
Yeah.
There's more little bridges and everything, and
Yeah.
creeks and whatnot.
Very creepy.
And it goes deep in there where we might even say, I'd be able to go on that at night, honestly. During the day, a hike would be okay. Now during at night, going further than where we did.
Yeah.
It does go pretty deep in there. There are, from my understanding, I know that there's probably coyotes, foxes, and
Oh,
everything
yeah,
in there,
for
so I
sure.
don't want to run into that at night.
Right.
Once
We'd
we
be better
got
off during the
once
day.
we got to a certain spot back then,
Yeah.
though, it was
Guess we're
really
wimps.
it was really uncomfortable. Really.
I mean, there's
eerie
also not
and
really
just heavy.
any reason to go
Yeah.
back there.
The atmosphere was just
Yeah.
different.
But at least I was
See
getting a
coyotes
better
and
feeling the
foxes.
second time. The
Yeah.
first time was really
What are they gonna do?
get me out of here kind of feeling.
They'd be
You
more
were
scared of
playing,
us than
it
we're
sounded
scared
like
of
you were
them.
more at ease this time.
It was night and day. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
interesting. I'd be actually curious to visit some of our other places again and get more.
Yeah.
Get different.
Like the one that Jeff and I went to that you couldn't come on and you weren't part of the team yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'd love to go visit that one again. To see if I can get past that one doorway again, or if I'm gonna get stuck again.
Yeah.
That was
that
it.
one,
And about that on what they caught, even Keith caught on
Oh,
the
yeah, I know.
video.
Yeah.
I want to know if that happens. You know, I'd be curious to see that room again.
I would be curious to see if it was on mine too. But
I'm curious to see
I
that.
haven't gotten
Those
there yet.
videos or certain videos I really want to see because of throughout the whole time being already with Ghostly Hauntings and part of our other one, LMPS. Those are some of my memorable ones just because there was more, like, I don't know if my, everything was more stronger at those points, or not from when I first started, but, you know, I just want to keep that kind of going, the ball rolling, I guess you can say.
Yep.
I get it, man.
Well, especially when I'm trying to find and understand and strengthen that part of my energy and stuff. Like Michelle, she's very powerful. And even when we were with her and the other Kim and her other investigation, that was very...
Oh, yeah.
It was
That
very
one I haven't done
overwhelming
either.
for me a little bit because of... I'm literally like the little fledgling out of like that part of the group, and it was interesting to see where their powers are and where mine are, and hopefully I can get them to that point someday. I hope. So it was a bit overpowering and just overwhelming a bit.
Right.
I want to see that laser grid part though in that video.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
We literally
That
saw
was-
the lights
oh my gosh,
disappeared
you
as this
did.
little girl
That's cool.
ran up
It
and
was
down the
really
stairs.
neat to see.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
Because we and that like the other time with where the grid lights were going haywire in that other room, at the other one.
Oh yeah,
That was interesting too.
Fun.
yeah.
So the grid lights are kind of a
Ookie
cool
dookie.
little thing as well to.
We got a party light though. We got,
Yeah, it's a party light, but
Yeah.
we got that.
but it's a grid.
We did set it up and try it out at the place that we got that private invite to.
Oh
And
yeah,
we'll see if.
yeah. I got that to watch too because I use my cell phone to do that one because I didn't take anything. I just took my cell phone and a little bit. But yeah, that was really cool too. So I don't know if there was anything on there. I just know I went in there because I got booted out of the other room.
Oh yeah, that place
Yeah,
too.
they didn't.
I thought you meant there was the other place that we used it too with Mandy when she got us into that place where
Oh yeah, okay. Dude, there's so many
I
places.
did not like you there.
Nothing
Oh.
likes me anywhere. It seems.
they like me.
Probably because
Oh,
they
yeah.
know they can't mess with me.
Yeah, but yeah, that was funny because like we were doing that and
We were doing
And-
that spirit box thing, and like they just didn't want anything to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I asked one question, but everything else they were like ignoring to an extent.
Yeah,
I
they were
think.
like, no.
And then, because I had my SB11 out, and so I had turned on the thermostat part too, the temperature gauge, and they were getting a kick out of that. But again, they were kind of, I think they were saying like they didn't like me or they wanted me out or something like that.
Yep.
And I was
Yeah.
like, they were messing with it, and I was like, all right, well, if you can make the sound go off, like I'll leave.
Okay.
And the sound wasn't really going off, like it would like hint, and I was like, well, you gotta leave it on for a second.
Yeah.
And they couldn't do that, and then I was like, fine. I'm like, that might be harder. If you make this thing go up one more light, I will leave. And you could see it like flickering, and I was like, you gotta make it solid. This doesn't count.
Yeah.
That thing went solid. I was like, I'm out.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm out. I don't know what happened after that, but
Not really much, I don't think.
Or what? Like in that one room, we had you had the phone or whatever, and and everyone's like behind like me or whatever. You remember that?
yeah.
That was interesting too. Or I guess the one was like trying to come up by me or something. I don't know. I'm curious to see that and see if we could actually see the entity or whatever.
I thought it was interesting when we went to that one place, and it was supposed to be, the old doctor, like office or something downstairs.
Yeah, that was neat
And all of
too.
a sudden, I just noticed Kim standing in like a pregnancy pose in a sense. Like
That was funny.
like,
She was.
She was just doing this, like, oh.
I was too.
Yeah, she was. I was standing
And-
right next to you, and I'm looking like, wait a minute, yeah, what the heck?
And I
Yeah.
was like,
It is like
what the
don't
hell is
always-
going
It was
on? So I
weird.
gave it a second, and then I was like, Kim, why are you standing in a pregnancy pose? And she's like, what? Oh, God, I am. And it was like an old doctor's office where they did like abortions
Yeah.
or something
Oh,
like
no.
that.
Yeah, it
So,
was wow.
yeah.
So yeah, that was interesting. That was the Willis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
Willis
That we
yeah.
went to since we checked in and
Wow.
talked
Yeah,
about
that
that.
was-
You know.
yeah,
That
was
was an
really
interesting. I mean, we had a lot of good stuff happening to all of us that
Uh-huh,
night.
yeah.
The boy in the swing and
Yeah.
you name it.
Really
that was
comfortable
cool.
beds.
It really was. Like, I was kind of
Yeah.
tired. And I laid on that and had like that like random stuff like
Yeah.
pop in my head, but I was like, I could sleep right now.
I could just go night night.
Yeah.
No, but that's a really cool house, and after
It
you've
is.
given us some money, go give them some money.
Give them
Yeah,
some money.
they're
Yeah.
renovating the house, guys. It's awesome. It's a beautiful house, old house.
Definitely check them out, and
and
if you can go do an investigation there, definitely grab the chance.
Yeah.
yeah, they do the tours and everything there.
I think everything's starting to open up again
So-
with being able to go do paid investigations, and but unfortunately, like we've mentioned before, it does get kind of expensive.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was looking at one at a place that Jeff has been before, and I haven't. I don't want to be seen as talking crap about them, but it's $180 per person
Oh, wow.
to go investigate.
Wow. I think I know what you're
And
talking
I
about,
was
too.
like,
I sure as hell don't.
what? That's why it's we're paying that to go
Is that
to
a
2
person
places.
or
It was
like-
per person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Wow.
I'm sure. I mean, the building takes a lot to maintain, and you can use their equipment and stuff like that. But at the same time, I don't have a lot of that kind of money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I ain't rich right now.
Yeah.
I'm a rich under any
Mm.
circumstance, probably.
I
But so
know.
yeah, once you see things starting to pop up, if you have a suggestion for a location you'd like us to go to, you can also
Yep.
feel free to message our Facebook page or our Instagram or tweet
it's
us.
an option on Patreon too.
All right. Or yeah, you can go on Patreon too, and
Different
and,
options based on distance.
you could go on an investigation with us
Yep. That
if
too.
you wanted to. Also,
That too. That too.
Because I know a lot of people are always like, "Ooh, I want to go," and it's like, well,
Yep. We get that question a lot, guys. so.
sorry, we don't know you. And
Yeah.
if we do know you and we wanted you to participate, we probably would have invited you by now. Oh!
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I'm being serious. though.
But seriously though, if you do really, really want to go on an investigation with us, but you don't necessarily want to join and be like a full-time person or anything like that, or join a paranormal team,
Applications are not accepting right now.
we aren't looking for any new members, but I mean, of like a paranormal society, a lot of people don't have the time available to
Yeah.
to say, hey, I can do this every Tuesday or
Or
whatever
yeah,
they
or
used to
sync
be,
it up with
Right,
other
yeah.
people.
or
yeah.
sync up with other people or whatever. So you can just go with us if you pay us.
Well, that
Yeah.
too, you don't know taking somebody on an investigation how they're gonna react.
Yeah.
True.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Well, and I'm sure if we ever get a person that will actually do that, there will be like a
But
very long
it would-
conversation.
And it
that
could
happens.
still-
Yeah.
It'd be
you know-
quite hilarious, though, I'm just saying.
yeah, but it could alter the investigation in a
Well,
negative
yes,
way, you
but it
know?
would also be
Yeah.
It
hilarious.
would be hilarious.
Yeah.
And depending on how freaked out they got,
Right.
I probably wouldn't care.
I get freaked out. I just keep it like on the inside.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah.
Don't get freaked out. There's
I mean,
nothing to
I've
scare.
gotten startled a couple times
Yeah.
or whatever, but
Mhm.
Nothing.
like, I don't know. I the only thing I didn't really like is close myself up in that closet, and that's just because of my own stuff.
I
It's
didn't
not,
mind that.
yeah,
A
I
lot
just
of,
don't-
like.
didn't super like that. But I mean, I wasn't like scared and wanting to get out or anything. It was just
Right.
something that I was like, eh.
I was
Yeah, I
having a
still gotta
blast in
watch
there,
that, too.
just popping
Yeah.
off all these names and it
Yeah.
was fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of names.
I know.
Like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still haven't watched that stuff either.
Yeah, and that's for the guy. Everybody that doesn't know, it's like you've talked about it before. You put like a blindfold on.
Yeah, it's like
you listen
sensory
to the spirit
deprivation
box.
in a sense.
You're completely right. You're completely deprived, and you're by yourself, and you can't see or hear the person that's asking the questions. But so that way you're not influenced by the questions. So you're not going, oh, I'm
You're just-
listening for a name. You're just saying everything that the
That
spirit
pops
box
out,
says,
yep.
and you try to say it in the way that the spirit says it. And
Sometimes you can't.
Sometimes you
Yeah.
can't. But if you're like, oh,
Because
this person,
I don't-
or like that was really angry, like give a note about it. Like
yeah.
if when you watch mine, I'll be
Or-
like, they sounded really upset,
Or
or
if it's a
Right.
female and she's like high pitched, I can't do high pitched.
you
So
can be like female voice. Yeah,
Yeah.
You describe it somehow if you can.
yeah,
And if you watch it, a lot of like the ghost hunting shows now are doing
They've
it.
kinda
It's
done
not
it,
a
yeah.
unique idea. It's not something we invented.
No,
and,
I wish.
I just saw it on.
patenting that shit.
I saw it on a show that I was watching, and I told Jeff that we should try it, and
We did. It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Imagine some of them come in crystal clear. Some of
The
them are
first
like,
place we did it-
you know, like maybe it could be that, but at other times it's like, whoa. Definitely.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying.
The first time we did it too was at the factory
Yeah.
Yeah.
when we came to investigate with
I think
Rebecca.
I just did
so
it, but yeah.
I did it.
Oh,
too.
oh yeah, we did it. Yeah, I
The first-
remember.
yeah.
I did it upstairs, and then
Mhm.
you guys did it. I did it. We all did it downstairs.
Mhm.
I think that technique so far has been my favorite.
I like
say
it
that,
because
yeah.
you know I'm always
So I
that
tried it.
skeptical
Yeah.
of like, are you just like if somebody's like, hey, say my name, you know to listen for Jeff,
Yep.
you know, or whatever the person's
Right.
name is. You're not influenced at all, so you're just hearing
Right.
what raw
Yeah.
is coming out of the machine. So I think that is cool.
Mm.
I do like that because I'm always trying to find ways to, you know, make it more realistic. I guess or not, is not the
Right.
word,
Yeah.
but,
No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
of like, hey, this is real. This is not. We're not messing with you. And
Right. If you're looking for a certain word, you're gonna eventually trick yourself into maybe could that be that word?
Yep.
You know.
absolutely. So I think it's one of the cooler ways that we can kind of edit ourselves or monitor ourselves and
Mhm.
to make sure that what we're putting out there is
Yeah.
accurate and cool.
So we got some more viewers, guys. So if you guys haven't yet, you know, say
Yeah.
hello in the chat thing.
Yep.
Let us know who you are.
And if you're somebody who I have a name for, I can
And he's got special buttons over here.
Like-
So
like.
you know
oh,
if it's
son of a
what
bitch.
Tracy or Colette.
Ah, there we go.
I'm thinking of.
Like this. Boom.
Nuts.
See, and if he's still watching, he's
We
gonna be
got
like,
9.
"Oh shit!"
Not
Yep.
people.
Yeah, you
So that's
got
what we
it
do
like 3
for
or 4
our-
times right there.
For our regular viewers or our top fans,
Yeah.
a little thank
Also
you from
I can
us
see.
for watching our shenanigans.
It's not. Showing. I don't know.
And if you have
I can see
questions,
'em.
feel
That's
free
awesome.
to
To post them.
please post them because otherwise we're just gonna talk aimlessly among ourselves
Yeah.
for this whole
Yeah.
time because we're
Questions are
all
always appreciated, guys.
exhausted today for some reason.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, everybody's energies are low.
I'm just annoyed.
And
I can
Jeff's
feel
just kind
it,
of having a
so
bad day.
it's not helping.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry if I'm not
I'm
all
just
stars
annoyed.
happy as usual.
I'm not sorry.
I'm struggling over here.
You can
Oh,
deal with it.
gosh.
This is what you
Kim's
tune
never
in
sorry
for.
about anything.
No, she's
know.
not.
She's never sorry.
Oh, she's not.
Oh,
That's okay.
look at this nice.
Unless she's got a noisy.
Yeah, we got some cool glasses,
A noisy
guys.
ass
So,
Label out,
some
label
cool
side
merch,
out.
you know.
Man, that's some good branding.
Yeah,
Mm.
those are sweet.
They are sweet.
Those you
It's
have
some
to
refreshing
get
water.
directly from,
Just make sure the
from
little sleeves
us.
Go.
Facing
And
outward.
they're only $5.
Ghosts.
Yeah.
Then we got Anna over here.
And
Yeah,
I
I
know,
just came
Anna's
like
over
that.
here
Sorry,
just
guys.
Yeah.
Drinking whatever
That's
the hell
our.
she's got.
Those
Yeah.
are custom
It's a smoothie.
only, made to order items. So if you really, really want one,
Mm-hmm.
you just have to message us. They're not
Yeah.
on the store.
Yeah.
And Jeff will custom make one for you.
Yep.
It's high class, high quality material.
Yes. For sure. But seriously, it is.
But seriously, it's a nice glass.
They are.
And it's,
They are.
It is.
it's
It's
a
very
nice little
awesome.
size
Yeah,
to
very
have your little drink in.
Yeah.
and
That's all surprised is how
all that
thick the
stuff.
glass
It's a thick
is. It's not like a
glass.
thin glass,
Yeah,
guys.
it's not.
It's probably
It's just it's a glass,
it's
and it
a
may
couple
be
millimeters
different.
thick.
It might wind up being different depending on
very-
what Jeff can get.
it is very
so it's not
classy.
guaranteed to be this.
That's all I know.
It is
They're
classy.
nice.
Classy.
Yeah.
It is classy. You
classy.
can use it for anything.
We are so classy.
See.
It's not dishwasher safe though.
No, you have to hand wash it.
Any special glasses like that, guys, I just wash by hand anyways.
That's fair.
I mean, that's what I normally do.
You have to
Yep.
put your
Certain
pinky out with these.
Oh, sorry. I didn't put
I
my-
thought
Sorry,
that was
guys.
just wine glasses.
So,
I just
yeah.
made that up.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm just saying.
And yeah, so if you guys have want to buy some cool merch, you can. If you want to donate to our PayPal, or you can come see us in person and use this cool new thing that I made
Yes.
with ghosties on it. Wee
Yes.
babies. And it's even got our PayPal
On
the top, so you can just go pow.
Yep.
Paid.
It's a little QR code, so just.
And it
Yeah.
works, even though I aged it, it still works.
Still work. Yeah, and I was concerned about that. I was like,
I was
does
looking
that
too
still
this-
work? And
Yeah.
she's like, let me check.
I just
I
answered
had to
it
double
today,
check. I had to
so-
double check. But that's our little donation bin. So when you come see us at our in-person events, and then you can give us a cash or your whole credit card,
The whole limit on your credit card.
gift card to Speedway. We will accept. No. But anyway.
No,
So-
I don't want a Speedway gift card.
Okay, well, it rates the gas, you
I
know.
love
Oh,
Speedway.
yeah.
You
I
know,
mean,
it's need
Visa
me
gift
gas
card
money for
would
us
be
to go
fine.
places, people.
Right,
So
So yeah, if
gas
you,
cards are good too.
True.
if you'd rather donate a gift card or whatever, that's cool too.
So-
But yeah, so just let us know if you guys have questions, comments. You want to tell us what your favorite video is,
Or part of the video.
or yeah, favorite part of a video. Any of our videos that we've put up, we're open to
Yeah.
discuss. And if the question is easily answered in a video, we might just tell you to go watch it. Because we're trying to get them views.
Or we won't be
so we
a
can
prude
get
about
Daddy
it. We'll just
YouTube's
answer.
money.
That's true too. Yeah, never mind. We'll be prudes about it. We'll be prudes about it.
And what else? You could be plans, anything cool like that.
Yeah.
We might want to talk about it. We might not.
Yeah. Right.
Right.
Well, we do have another psychic event.
Oh yeah. Once a
The
month at the Wicked's place on the moon.
13th, I think, is it this month? I don't
Valentine's
remember.
weekend.
Dude, I don't fucking know.
That'd be a weird
That don't sound right.
cycle.
You don't sound right.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
true about
saying.
her. Is
Oh, the
she doesn't.
16th. No, that's January. Hold on. Yeah, the 13th.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I
bizarre.
was correct.
I
That's bizarre. I'm like,
have
what?
that in my calendar.
So,
But anyway, yes,
Let's
that's it. Through Michelle, our lovely friend, at Wicked's Place on the Moon. But I think that the event itself takes place at the Lapeer Center.
Yeah.
So, but go
How's that there?
to her
Lapeer,
Facebook page
You may have
Lapeer
to
to
Summer
find more
Summer.
information,
Like
and we
summer.
will also
See what I
share
can do.
Yeah, we'll share
that
it
here.
when
Ugh.
she's got it ready to go.
And then, but that's really all we have planned in the near future is to go to the monthly events, and then there's we're not virtually, what's it called? Online vending at the Fear Expo
Oh,
in March.
Which I
That's
still
a
don't
ways off.
completely understand.
But
okay.
so just make sure go check it out on their Facebook page too. It's just called Fear Expo.
advertisement.
But yeah, we're just basically advertising on there so that people can come and see how cool we are.
Yeah, and buy stuff.
And since we are haunters, it kind of works out. And those of you that do
Security.
not work at a haunted house, you're still a haunter.
Take your lighters.
You're still part of the haunted house, so guess
Yeah,
what?
that's haunter is a term for somebody who works at a haunted house.
Yes.
For those that don't.
And
I'm
all four of
security, and I'll
us
take
do
your
it,
lighter.
so.
He will take your lighter.
He literally does.
And-
so don't mess
and
with him.
he'll steal your girl.
Yeah, that too. That too.
Look at when I
That
laugh. He
too.
goes.
That too. I would do it in
Anyway.
a heartbeat.
So that's what's going on there. Those are our plans. But yeah, I think that right now, because it's so cold and we can't really get
Yeah.
into places because of that and because of the current restrictions
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff.
kind of hard right now, so we're
And
just.
we're kind of on backlog anyway, and Jeff's having some
That's
software
mostly
issues.
that's mostly the reason the
So-
backlog
Yeah.
thing. But I
So-
have my heated coat. I'm ready to go
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah, Jeff got a heated coat. He's very fancy.
Yeah.
I am very
It's
He does.
very warm.
It's very warm.
Very nice too.
So yeah, so when we are ready to go outside again, Jeff will be warm.
I will. I will definitely be warm.
Now, if only
And-
so, we could do something about my dripping eyes here in the cold. Would be
mean,
good.
Right?
I got very
Yeah, I don't know
sensitive,
what
like
it-
dry eyes in the cold, guys. So it looks like I'm crying, but I'm not. So
She's just really
it's-
sad.
it
sometimes.
sucks.
She is crying. Secretly, she's crying.
She's crying.
She's just covering up for herself.
She gets sad about places we go.
She's like, man, I should have stopped for that taco on the way. Drip.
I know. Yeah. Or she's like, I should have put on another layer, and she's crying about it.
No, that was Rebecca. I'm so
That
cold.
too. Yeah.
Well, I have a nice warm Helly Hansen jacket, so.
And
Nice.
somebody's got a super loud and noisy jacket.
Yay, that's
That-
me.
yeah.
I'm famous.
That needs to get fucking replaced.
Which one? The army one?
My
Oh, the white one?
My
Is
it's
it
not
white?
No, it's camouflage.
Oh,
Camel one?
camouflage.
Yeah, it's all.
Yeah, it's puffy.
It's my sleeping bag jacket, the one I was wearing yesterday.
Yeah, it's puffy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just bought it myself.
I got it at Transworld. It's
I
really
hate that
cool.
jacket.
I know you hate
It's
all my
cute.
jackets.
It's
Oh my
awesome.
god.
I just bought
All
it
my
really-
jackets have pins on them too. so-
Though I might not be able to complain because if I wear mine, my heated one, it might be noisy.
Oh.
I know.
I bought a North
I'll
Face
have to.
yesterday.
I'll have to
Shit.
walk
Pretty
around
warm.
like a
I like it.
marshmallow and just keep my
I will say
arms
those
out.
Haley Hansen ones are pretty
Yeah.
warm, and my coworkers
Something
have
you
It's
can
like
His
women
arms
and
are
waterproof and
Yeah. Yeah. It's really worth
Walk
it.
like that little kid
When I go to work in the morning.
Yeah.
Frankie or whatever.
And Frankie was yesterday the only thing that my hands were the only thing that were cold, really.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
We went to go
toes got
see
hand
the,
warmers in it.
Yeah, they do. We went to go see the ice
Oh, they got those
sculptures.
heated gloves now,
It was
too, you can get.
cool.
Oh man,
They got heated
where'd you
gloves.
get that? Did you order it online?
Yeah.
Bubba
Home
says he's
Depot.
watching on the TV,
Yeah.
but so he can't respond. But he's one of our viewers.
Okay,
That's
hey,
a-
Bubba.
That's a
Bubba, see
horrible
Bubba.
excuse.
I mean, it's
It's
very
like
strange.
It's the worst excuse I've ever heard.
There I said I know.
It's horrible.
But yes, he's watching it on our. We're on the big screen. That means we're on this speaker, and my cat is probably like, "I hear mom.
Aw,
Yeah,
Bean.
Bean probably going crazy.
I hear mom, but I don't
Aw.
see her. Where's she at?
Yeah.
Where
It's
can I give her
cute.
kisses?"
Love kitty cats.
Um,
But anyways,
But yeah.
so let's just do this. Favorite
what's up, friend?
favorite investigation place and or evidence.
Well, you know my favorite
Well,
place to
evidence will-
investigate.
Evidence would have to be based on the videos that I've done.
Okay.
But
Damn it,
places-
Jeff, you made it hard.
So my favorite.
Huh!
I
I
always
guess
love
it
my
would pay
favorite
to watch
place.
them, wouldn't it?
My favorite place to always investigate is
Well, I feel like
always
you
the
think
haunted
we can do
No,
house.
that's excluded.
Always the haunted house is always my favorite. But other than that,
Excluded.
Bubba also says he's gonna reach to the screen and choke you.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
dare you to try.
I'd like to see that.
Bring it.
Okay, so other than the haunted head,
It doesn't count.
I know. I think that one of the inn that we went to was really fun to investigate and
Yeah.
you just see all the beautiful rooms. But that was more of a decorator nerd moment for me rather than actually but just to see that beautiful place and to get to talk to some of the spirits there. That was really cool.
Yeah.
And I was actually successful with the dowsing rod.
She was finally
So that
the
was
one
pretty
time
cool.
in her life.
That was really cool. We had a really, really long conversation on that. So that was kind of a nice moment for me, I guess. And then in the evidence, well, it's not on a video, but I guess it would be the time that we were at the haunted house and we were talking on the spirit box and Alex responded to Bubba.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
I think that was like when Bubba was like, "Oh, you want to sit on my lap?" And he was like, "You know I do, buddy," or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh shit, that's awesome," but that's not an actual piece. That was just an experience, I guess. Not.
Yeah.
It,
I'll
I think
accept
that I guess for the evidence wise, my favorite would be I guess Blood Road because at the time we were like, "There's nothing going on, dude.
This
I'm
is
so
very
bored."
true. I know.
I was videoing poop. Like
We really were. We really were.
there was animal poop, and I was like, "Look, future Jeff, it's animal poop."
She really was. With that noisy coat too.
Yeah, so I think that would probably be the coolest one because while we were out in the woods, everything was happening in the car, and we were getting a lot of audio evidence. So I
Yeah.
definitely highly recommend watching our Blood Road series.
Yep.
It's really cool and was unexpected for Jeff and I. When we
Yeah, because it was boring. I'm
We
not
were
gonna
bored.
lie, it was boring.
he just randomly picked me up and was like, "Let's go to Blood Road," and I was like, "Cool," and we went. We were like, "What the fuck is this, Jeff?"
Right? I know. I know.
But yeah.
I don't recommend going there though.
I really don't. I cannot recommend
Don't
that.
go there.
I mean, generally, I'm going to say too, anything that's on a road. We covered this in our series. You have to be super, super careful.
Yeah.
Be safe. Watch out for the trespassing signs. If you're going to go, be responsible about it. But in my mind, there's literally no reason to go there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really want to go, just stay in your car or drive the road. Don't try
Yeah.
to go walk this in the woods because, at least for us, there was no reason to leave the car.
Right. Basically.
We could have sat in the warmth.
Basically, yeah. We really could have. I mean,
So-
we got a little bit outside, but yeah, there,
Then maybe
there
they
was
wouldn't have
more in
talked
the
as
car.
much if we were in the car, but who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you think, Jeff? Same question.
God, I had it on the tip of my tongue.
He was ready, and then I.
Oh, it was the I really like going to the Memphis Cemetery.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
That was really cool.
That's
got
gonna
some,
come. That's coming too.
Yeah, that was some pretty laid back.
And then it wasn't
Like
at that
responses
other
going.
point.
Oh, I know. Oh man,
Like,
that
there
was
was
that
one
was some
area-
hate right away.
Mm-hmm. There was that one area where they were like so chill and so cool, and they like thanked us for picking up trash and
Yeah.
all this stuff, and it was like hanging out, like, hey, cool, we're family.
I know.
leave
I
the
asked
taco.
permission for stuff, and Kim did not.
They didn't mind.
So rude.
I just sat down on the gravestone, and
And I asked
but Jeff asked
because I was like,
he's
I have
nice.
a bad back, and I don't really want to sit on the ground, and I can't stand up for very long.
Right.
Would you mind?
We need to get one of those.
And they
those
were
little
like, no.
camping chairs.
They're like, they were just like, go for it, or sure. And I did. And I was like, I'm sorry, Kim didn't ask. And they were like, Kim, god damn it. They really didn't do that, but I could sense it.
They were, yeah, you could sense it. Okay.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Oh dear.
Here we go.
Excuse me.
But yeah, no, that was probably my favorite place. I actually want to go back again, even
yeah,
though
friend.
I haven't gone through any of it yet.
That's okay.
And then evidence-wise, I would have to say Blood Road 2, but mostly because of the shadows that,
that
were
was
caught down, going down the road before we did anything.
That's fair.
Like that was interesting.
I did
'cause
like that too.
That was the first time I caught that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and God, I tried to debunk that for sure. I tried, because I'm like, no, I'm not that lucky. I was that lucky.
Yeah, and you could just see the little feetsies too.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Well, then there was the other one that you could see like weird expressions. Like there was a one that had like this wide-eyed grin, like he was like, "Oh, victims." And then there was the other one that had this like curiosity, but the head was tilted, like it was trying to look in the car as we were driving
Like, what are
by.
these fools up to?
Yeah. So that was really cool.
Yeah, I think it was cool.
That was pretty sweet. I really enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm.
That got me going. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Right.
Got excited. I think I was doing that one at work too,
Mhm.
and yeah, I was like, "Oh my god!" And I started flipping out.
What were they? I wasn't on that.
They're just
one.
shadow
I
people.
wasn't either.
Yeah, like
Go back and watch it
Can you see
for sure.
expressions? Or...
on a couple of them.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one. The first one I came across, it was just like this black thing, you know, and it looked like, you know, like a waistline and down to the feet, but I was like, what is that? And I was like, well, that looks like it's, you know, legs, you know.
Right.
And it's like, but that's got to be part of the background. And so like I was just scrubbing through it, and no, like I couldn't figure out why that there was just this black, and then I brightened it up a little bit, and still it was just this black mass, and everything else was, I mean, it was getting you know, the brightness too, but it was still just a black mass, and everything else was there. And I'm still scrubbing through it, and you can just see, because I had my lights on high beam, and the light's spreading everywhere, but it's not going through whatever that I thought was, you know, part of like the ground or something like that.
Yeah.
This wasn't touching it. It was just like it's going around. And then if you slow it down enough, as I'm driving by and you see it, like the feet kind of pivot a little bit, like it was turning.
Like they're turning to
like
watch
they were
us.
turning and watching us drive by.
That's crazy.
So that was cool. I
Yeah,
did.
that's
I
cool.
did
That
like
one
watching
was
that.
that one was really cool.
He was like, "You have to go watch it. I'm not telling you anything."
That's
I
weird.
was like, "All right."
You say Blood
okay.
Road? Is that the one?
Yeah,
Blood Road, yeah. It's in Metamora.
yeah. No, that was pretty sweet.
Yep.
That got me super excited.
Anna, you think?
She probably doesn't have anything because she hasn't watched the videos.
That's fair.
I mean, most of my experiences, like, the videos aren't out yet, is the problem.
Right. That's okay. I mean, you can kind of be vague about it.
I mean, but a lot of them, like, the one that really still hits me is when we went to Cummings Cemetery, too.
Mhm.
Like, that was
Yeah, I
one of
love
my
Cummings
first
Cemetery.
ones, more of my
Yeah.
first ones, and
That one was a good place too.
it was really good. It's a very tiny, old cemetery.
Hard to find.
It was really, very hard to find, but
I think I passed it like 3 or 4 times
Yeah.
before I found it.
it was really cool, though, because, you know, it hits me, like, we got a little bit of contact there, and I kept feeling this one thing off to my right, and just this weird feeling. It was, like, really one of my first more experiences, I guess you'd say, besides just being at the haunts and feeling
Right.
stuff at those. I did have, speaking of the haunts, I did have some at Wicked finally. After a few years of guest acting there, I finally felt stuff there. So that was quite interesting. And then they were interacting a little bit more with me for once. It was actually kind of cool. Including like at Mandy's. I've had at her old location and at her new one. So I've felt things and whatnot. Especially the old one, that was pretty cool. The high school part was
the bigger school in the basement.
That was something.
It'll be interesting, especially once the videos that we've already made to go out to like go back with the new knowledge that we have a bit from the evidence.
That's one thing I want to do too, is rewatch some of the stuff we've already been to, and
haven't watched the other ones.
Time is very little for me right now because with what I've had a lot of training and stuff at work.
Yeah.
Which you guys know.
Yeah.
So at least it's been rough.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely.
I do what I can and when I can, basically. But even like a lot of the newer experiences I've had, like with Michelle and the other Kim, at their neighbors, with Jeff and everybody, and then like the one that Jeff and I just went on to, Will's house was another one. I'd say those are my more well-known ones for me,
Right?
Especially as a growing empath and learning more and expanding more my knowledge and what I'm able to feel and stuff.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't think of what the other one was, and then it occurred to me.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to.
No, I know, I got
until
it.
the video comes out, I'm
No,
trying to keep it hush.
No, you're good. It just took me a second. I was like,
But
what
those
the fuck was
were
that?
those last few that like I was able to actually go to with you guys had been and with Keith too, because there was a lot with Keith. Because I could even feel his because he's also an empath and a little bit of a medium. I can feel a lot of his energies as well. So it's been interesting when I'm around certain people more, or like even going to Michelle's Wicked's on the Moon. When I go to her location, there's a whole different feeling when you get there. The energy is all different. So like sometimes even now, like sometimes I'll feel things, sometimes not so much. It just comes and goes, or because I'm more open, like aware of it now, it doesn't maybe hit as much right now. I think this is the way Michelle or somebody explained it a little bit. It cannot, where you don't feel it or whatever as much. It could be just depends on what's going on in your life. Like lately, I've been in and out of a lot of training, so it's been maybe where I'm a little more numbed out to it, so to speak. Certain things can make you that way. But a lot of them, it's, certain things I was able to feel more, or like just when we were sitting in that one dark hallway, that's why I really want to go back and visit that one. Because even Keith caught something, and the next thing you know, he was right down there, and he's like, what just happened in here? Or however he said it. And so we know something did happen because he was like right there in like not even 2 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
It was a knock on this far door that was at least 20 feet from me, I think it was, give or take.
Yeah.
It was really weird, and then even on his video, he caught something like near me because I could feel something, a shadow, like right about almost arm length from me, that you caught on a video to something like talking or whatever.
Yeah,
so
he caught a.
So.
It was like a cop talking to like an, I don't want to say inmate. I don't know if that's correct, but
it would be an inmate.
Yeah. And it was really cool because Keith was showing it to me. He's like, I can't make it out. He's like, I don't really think it's anything. There's just weird noise, and I was listening to it a couple times, and I was like, no, there's something there. I'm like, you need to boost it, and he did, and I kind of made out a little bit, and then I was like, well, slow it down. Can you clean it up a little bit? And sure enough, it was like a cop saying, what was it?
Something about shut up or something along
that line. He's like, I'm going to shoot you or something like that. Yeah. And then there's the cock of a shotgun. And then the other person was like, along the lines of like I dare you to or something like that. It was really cool because he didn't hear any of that. I heard some voices. And then when we slowed it all down, I heard that and I was like, slow it down again, because I was like, I don't know what this noise was, and as soon as he slowed it down, it was just like, and I was like, oh my god, that's a shotgun. So that was really cool.
It was the first, out of all the places we've been, that was more, not just, I want to say sad, but darker energies, I want to say.
I'll take your word for it.
Well,
no,
I know you couldn't. I was feeling more than you were. Like even when we first got there, did a quick walk around and stuff, and I was already getting a feel and everything. And Keith asked me already, like, "What do you already feel in here?" And as the night went on, we had a lot of interesting things happen. I'm still bewildered by I could not go through this one door until literally Jeff had to go first. I could not step over the threshold. I don't know what it was, but it was not letting me like step over. It was
I
the weirdest
stepped over it
feeling.
like a champ.
It was weird. He was able to get through it, and then I could step through. It was the weirdest thing. That was a very, like I said, it was more of a dark, saddened. The energies were a little more rivaled up, I guess you could say. They weren't as nice. Even when we sat in the one dark room, just you and me, and a couple times I had to turn the way back. I had to constantly. I could feel them around us getting close, and I was starting to get a little antsy, I guess you could say, or not really agitated, but antsy.
There was
right,
one
I
guy.
quickly flick on a flashlight because I feel they were like, it was weird. They were so close to us. I just had it like.
Well, there's
it
that
was,
one
yeah.
that fancied you a little bit too. He did not want me in there, but he was more than happy you for sitting in there.
Yeah.
She
That
could
was
have.
weird.
She could have had a new boyfriend. She could have. I mean, she wouldn't be able to do anything.
Yeah, it would have been a ghost.
But she could have had a
Right.
new boyfriend. He's all about her being in there.
He's like, hey girl, hey.
Yeah, a lot of the vegans, they do seem to. I don't know if it's probably because of my energies and stuff, where they do tend to gear towards me, or even Kim, like in that other one, the three of us, Willis' house in the basement.
He didn't remember
Oh,
I touched
yeah.
my butt.
He got a little friendly, both of us. It was kind of funny.
That was great. Yeah.
So-
He's known for that though. Like,
Yeah.
That's the whole part of the story. And if you go to
But
their
he
website,
still respected us very
Yeah.
much compared to other women, according to what
Right.
the everything was
Yeah,
about.
it was very sad.
if you go onto the Willis House website, they have like the whole backstory. So we won't like go through all of that, but and
Definitely
they
check
also
them
have
out. It's really cool.
some evidence on their website and stuff that you can look at that has to do with some of the stuff that we all experienced while we were there, except for Mandy because she didn't go.
Yeah.
So, Mandy, I know you haven't been on very many investigations yet, but I guess from the part 1 video or whatever, or any of that, I mean, you haven't really watched a lot of it yet, I
Right.
think, either.
Very limited.
But, so maybe, you know,
Keep just get on my case. You got her too.
I know.
See?
I mean, honestly,
I
I watch all
I
of them.
would go automatic like Kim, the haunt.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, that's the best place to investigate.
Well, that's the
'cause
only
you
one
feel
you
like you're
kinda
home,
have.
You have a
you
couple
know?
though.
What stands out is the inn.
Right,
Yeah.
that was
and,
one night.
And when I was in the closet, I can't hear a word you guys are saying or questions you're asking.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the responses were on point.
Mhm.
I mean, you know, Tom Jeff was mentioned, like it was,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There's just a few things that happened where I'm like, whoa.
And then you guys got to sleep there.
Yeah, and
That was
then
pretty cool.
me and Nicole got to sleep there
Yeah.
that night. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Did you
Jeff and I
actually
went
get to
home.
sleep?
Yeah, I
Oh.
did. It was a giant ass bed.
That was
It
a huge bed. She went the one
it
that
was-
had all the biggest bed.
Oh yeah,
Heck
yeah.
yeah.
Of
alright.
course she did.
Yeah.
it was
I
comfortable.
would have too, though, you know.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, that was a,
But that was probably my most
That was
memorable.
interesting.
I like that
Mhm.
investigation.
yeah, that was fun because we actually got some
That
good,
was
interaction, and it wasn't in really any of the spots that they said
Right.
right.
that we were going to. That was
Right.
kind of interesting too. And
Hmm.
like I know we haven't gone to a lot of locations where somebody like gives you a tour or whatever
Yeah.
first, but we kind of
Yeah.
usually get kind of a general idea, or sometimes we just jump in
Yeah.
and we don't. But I think when you're investigating, one of the things you need to remember is don't just check the spots. Don't just check the spots that are like the hot spots. Obviously, that's where you should like kind of try to go first, and because you're almost guaranteed to get some activity.
Yeah.
But you should also like explore the
Well,
other stuff if you can, and if you have time, and if you're allowed to go
Mhm.
into
There
certain
was that
areas.
outdoor place we were talking about earlier, though.
Mm-hmm.
Although we didn't catch a whole lot,
That
I
we
just
know
had
of.
I had a feeling.
It was so weird.
It was
feeling, yeah.
eerie,
Mhm.
dark. You just felt like something was constantly watching you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I've
100%.
never really had that feeling for
Mhm.
that long of a time before.
Yeah, so it was
Yeah.
cool, even though we weren't there for very long, because like those
Yeah.
other people came and we
We
were
were
like,
interrupted.
hey, it's not really
Yeah.
worth
Those other
it.
people.
But then we went to that other area and checked it out. So But that'll be up once we can
Yeah.
get everything, our backlog de-logged a little
Yeah.
bit. Then that'll be up on there. You guys will know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We can kind of go into some more
Sure.
details about
will.
our experience. But I think
That'll
definitely
be
that is
fun.
cool
Yeah.
because when you and I just kept pointing to the same area.
The same, and
Hmm.
it's not all about the evidence either. It's a feeling that you
Right,
get. I don't.
It's just nice to
hard-
have the
yeah.
evidence to back up your feelings.
Right. It's nice to have that. Yes.
Because experiences aren't evidence. It's
Right.
because you can sometimes work it up in your mind
Right.
also.
Yeah. for
So
Yeah.
I think that it's nice to have something to go with that feeling that you had.
But we're just so in
Definitely.
sync that
Yeah, that was
always
cool.
the same.
Mm-hmm.
Bam,
Yeah.
bam,
Yep.
bam, every
Absolutely.
time.
Every time.
I don't know about you guys, or I know Jeff sometimes does. I can't remember if you do, Kim, or even Mandy does now yet or not. There are certain stones, like even when we're I'm acting or anything, I wear certain stones
Right.
on me all night. Even when I go to work, I once somehow within the last week did not wear. I only wore my bracelet, did not even wear the stones or the pendant around my neck that I normally wear. It was like a weird day I had. I didn't have them. I felt off the whole dang day because of it.
Well, did you really feel off because of the rocks, or did you feel off because you're used to wearing that jewelry and you weren't?
I think
This
it's
is a big
because I didn't have them on me.
I think that's a lot of that
I don't know, it's weird.
psychosomatic also.
Yeah.
No offense.
No, I get you. I don't know exactly,
'Cause,
but I
like,
did
yeah,
feel a little different the whole day
Yeah.
because I didn't have them on me.
Right.
I actually didn't notice until I was talking to my friends over there that we were talking about stone stuff. I was gonna pull them out and show her, and I was like, oh, that's the first I realized I didn't even have my neck.
Right.
On my neck, I didn't even realize that I wasn't even wearing them until then, which was like a few hours into work.
Yeah. I mean, there's a really part of your mind that realized you weren't
Yeah.
wearing it. But I mean, it's interesting to think about and to make note of if it ever happens again. Hey, was it
True.
was it real giant air quotes? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because even I've lost my ring before, and I've just been like, wow, something's missing all day. Something falls off, and then you notice you don't have. Like, I wear these silicone rings because I'm
Okay.
allergic to a lot of the metals. Oh man, I must have accidentally thrown it away. No
Right.
wonder I felt off all day. Like, it's weird. So it's something to think about and also
It
kind of
is.
make note of and go, okay, this is a day and this happened or whatever. 'Cause-
Yeah, I
I
thought
don't
it'd be just something interesting to bring up.
Right.
You know,
It's something to think about.
But it's like, when we go out investigations and everything, I do make sure I wear or have on me certain stones or whatever, including acting and stuff. And I don't know if any of you guys out there do it, but
I haven't
I
done
mean,
it
everybody
lately.
knows how what
We're
I
all
think
different
about
with it.
that and how I feel about it, and I'm not trying to discount anybody's beliefs, but I
I'm more
don't
of
think
a
a rock
badass.
is gonna help you any.
I'm more of a badass.
I mean, it looks cool,
They don't mess with
but I lost mine. Jeff gave me like a black.
it was black
Crack rock?
obsidian.
He gave me a black crack rock,
Yes.
and
She lost it. That was expensive too.
dude, I have
Kim.
no idea
still
where it
have
is. I put it off to the side to do a wire wrap on it so that I could put it on something or like sew it into whatever. Or and I swear I put it in a specific spot. Like I put it in my jewelry box, and it's not there.
Yeah, that shit hasn't resurfaced either. It's
No,
been like
it
a
hasn't.
year.
It's been
Weird.
gone for like a year.
Year.
So
Yeah,
weird. You would
year
think I
and
would
a
have
half.
found it
It's
by
totally
now.
gone,
I've
though.
reorganized.
What was it?
It's
It
like
was
a little
crystal.
black
It was a
crack
black
rock.
Black obsidian.
Obsidian.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I still have one that Jeff gave me and everything too. So
Yeah.
So I don't know. The only thing I ever, and I don't even remember to bring it sometimes, but it's always in my purse. My grandma's rosary, but that's not. I don't think it has any special powers or anything.
But no, I'm a badass. I don't need it.
No, you don't need it. Is that why you wear that necklace all the time?
I don't
Sorry.
wear it just because. No, there's time I'll take it off. I'll take it off, or I actually won't have it.
Tea, delicious. It's not tea, it's water, but you get what I'm saying.
yeah, I was just gonna ask if it's still too
But-
lemony.
But yeah, I mean, I don't get messed with really. The last few places we went, they completely ignored me.
That's true, because I'm cooler.
I've been ignored. I don't.
did.
Uh-huh.
They were like, no, fuck you, man.
They're like flirting
They're-
with either Rebecca or Nicole whenever we take
Right,
them.
yeah, I
They're
know.
always like, the ghosts are like, ooh.
I know.
Pretty.
The last place, they are all about Kim using the dowsing rod.
That was cool. That was
like
that was a lady
her
who
first
wasn't.
That's
successful attempt,
Mm-hmm.
and then like Mandy was doing them. Then we were at the Willis house and nothing to do with me.
Well, that's another huge thing too, is make sure you don't bring them back with you.
Oh, I've never had that happen.
Yeah. Say you have. I don't know about
I mean,
us.
yeah. I know you have.
They have, and then
Oh.
they've done damage, and then they're like gone.
They're like, bye.
Tips.
Deuce. But yeah, I guess that's, the other thing, but you can, to talk about, like, yeah, you kind of have to, when you leave, we
Yeah.
usually say, hey, nobody's allowed to go with us, or at least mentally,
Yeah.
at least
Something
mentally
to 'em.
you
Yeah.
can say it, like, you don't have to say those words, it's not like a
Yeah.
prayer or anything, but
If you
nothing's
mentally,
allowed to, yeah.
they'll hear you anyways.
Right.
Whether you say it mentally or out loud, they're still
Mhm.
going to hear you one way or another.
Yeah.
So,
And that's another thing too, is if we
And
start getting
not to
messed
harm.
with,
I don't
yeah, we
understand
also
yeah,
will
not
be
to
like,
harm.
hey,
That's
what?
a huge one.
I don't understand the whole not saying it and they can read your mind thing.
I
It's
don't think they
weird.
can read your mind. It's more of like it sets an intention for yourself or some garbage
Mhm.
like that.
Mhm.
And but I don't know. But like that's what my grandma always taught me is just like to just kind of like protect yourself mentally. So I don't know how much
that's
it
understandable.
works
what
or
I'm
not. But hey, I mean
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of a habit at this point. But it is interesting, something to think about. Yeah, like you said, they're not necessarily mind readers, but hey, who knows?
They don't like me where we go. I don't know.
Like what the other thing that we'll do is like, hey, you're not allowed to like use us or touch us in any way, because if you go back and you look at one of our first videos, was how Rebecca got affected by a spirit in our building. She
Yeah.
told it was allowed to use her body in so many words, and
She's like, my hand, my arm.
she's like, I was
Why?
only letting them use my hand and my arm. But that's
There's
not,
no
you can't-
separation.
then
It's
you
not
can't
like
do
you
that.
took
Yeah.
it off and handed it to him.
Yeah, and she completely changed personality. So if you're into watching something spooky like that, go back in our videos.
And I didn't really know her either, and I was like, this is wrong.
Yeah, that was like one of the first times you came and hung out with us at the haunted
Mhm.
house. So it's definitely cool to watch and interesting and something to think about, because Rebecca's not a good actress. Like that's not one of her many skills, is not acting. If she's playing somebody close to herself, obviously, whatever. But this was so like she completely changed personality.
Oh, she did. You could. Her eyes got black.
And she seemed more like masculine.
Oh,
She's
God.
very,
She
she's
was
very
kind of aggressive,
feminine. She's
too.
yeah. I mean, she's not like woo hoo frou frou girly girly,
Right.
but she's she's a woman. But she wasn't acting like herself or like
I didn't know her, but
right.
But yeah, there was that comment where I think I said, I'm like, or maybe you did, I don't remember, and it was just like, she looks like she's gonna jump out at
Yeah.
us, and as soon as like we said that and we were kind of whispering it,
Right.
like she grabbed her chair and she jumped
She was like-
backwards though.
She was like that.
So that was kind of interesting there, but yeah,
Because she really did look like she was gonna jump our pieces,
right,
man.
she did
And
not
then we
like
took her
what
off
we
the
were
property,
saying.
went and got pizza, and she was fine. We ate and went back to more investigating.
Yeah,
But
and I was like, we're not doing that again.
nope. Nope.
No, that was weird.
That was your birthday last year.
No, that was my birthday. No,
Two-
last year that wasn't it. That was back in like 2019.
Oh, okay. Then it was a different. That was when we did your birthday at the haunted house. Was way after that. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that would have
Never
made a great birthday.
That would
thing.
have been pretty cool.
That would have been a birthday you'll definitely remember.
But yeah, that's I mean, honestly, that was spooky. So definitely go watch that, and maybe you'll
Yeah.
think twice before you allow a spirit to use your body.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the one angle
Learn
because I
from
hadn't
us.
anticipated anything to be put up, but and it's not at a great angle, but you can still kind of see like her demeanor and like her eyes like kind of change. And they just kind of get like this black. It's just like
Excuse
this
me.
blackness.
Yeah,
It was
cool.
very weird.
So, especially for those of you that are watching that might know her, you'll watch it and go, "Oh wow, yeah, that's not her."
Yeah.
At all. But some don't, but you can also see her personality in some of the other videos that we've put up. So you
Yeah.
can watch that and see what you think. And if you think we're wrong, let us know.
Right?
Leave us a comment, even if
Yeah.
it's something mean. We don't mind. We're mean, so
Yeah.
but just be
can
prepared
be.
for us to come back at you.
Yeah. For sure. For sure.
So yeah, that's what's going on there. Pretty exciting times.
I know. I know.
Okay, like I said, I'll think of a question. What is the favorite non-scary thing that has happened during an investigation? And I'm not talking about like nothing scares me, I'm jealous.
Well, there goes my answer. Fuck.
I'm talking about, okay, like I'll go first. I'll do mine. Like
All
when
right,
you
give
and
me
I,
an example.
when you and I were at the Crybaby Bridge, and that cop,
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was funny.
and he was like, "What are you guys doing?" And we were like, "Oh, we're paranormal investigators." And he's like, "Oh, you're looking for the Crybaby?" And we were like, "Yeah." He's like, "I've heard it once." And so that was kind of cool to get like kind of somebody who had experienced it.
Right.
Somebody by in the most random back row.
I know.
Of a little everybody and their fucking cousin came that night.
I know, that was weird. But yeah, no, we were just getting cameras ready. We had, light for the GoPro that I had her using, and all of a sudden there was headlights, and I was like, well, all right, let's turn the lights off and get off the road so we're not like freaking somebody out. And so we did, and we were standing like right at the hood of my car, and then it just slows down, and the spotlight thing came on and kind of towards us, and he's like, "What are you guys doing?" And so we were telling him, and he, after all was said and done, he was just like, "Okay, have fun, be safe." He drove by, I think, one more time.
He came by a couple times because it was when we were first, like Jeff had said, we were literally in the road.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to stand on the bridge for part of the experience. Even though we had better results off of the bridge.
We really did. Yeah.
And this whole family showed up in their pajamas.
Yeah.
While we were there too, like
Yeah.
a whole carload of people, and they started like yelling and talking to us. And of course, I'm being polite because I don't want to get murdered in the woods, but I'm also like, shut up and go home.
Like we couldn't really do anything because you just heard them like gabbing from the bridge or something like that.
They
It's
were
like,
all
all right,
talking so
well,
loud, yeah.
like I guess we're good for a minute.
So we just kind of hung out.
And I
did
think
some
that
other
they
stuff.
were getting irritated too, like whoever we were talking to.
The spirits were like, "Ma'am, sir, go home."
Yeah, they were
Right.
they were getting quite irritated too.
But that was that was funny. Like, but it's one of the funnier things that has happened.
Yeah.
On investigations, other than us like falling over and stuff.
Yeah, that's a lot of you.
Get the blooper reel or make I still say that Jeff needs to make like a song of all my burps.
I was thinking all the likes and
all the
shit
likes,
that
all
we
the time
talked
that we say,
about
like-
in Blood Road.
Like.
Dude, it was so much. I was like, oh my god. I couldn't believe how much we both said it.
I know, it's crazy.
It was
Yeah.
stupid.
Oh man, I have to stop it.
Don't start that. God damn
No.
it.
Contagious.
Sorry.
Don't do that.
Sorry.
That's not good.
Sorry. Not sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
We're
I'm trying to
allowed
think. I
bunch.
don't remember
No.
anything that was kind of weird that wasn't even related. It just kind of happened.
Right.
I think. I honestly that was a good one. I don't.
That was it. We'll just share
I
that
don't.
story.
I
That's
don't
fine.
honestly. I can't think of anything else.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say too. If you guys can't think of anything, that's fine. But I just thought it was kind of a funny, like not like a paranormal story, or I guess if a ghost was really funny, I guess I don't know who the fuck knows.
Right.
But
Well, the only other thing, I wouldn't say it was great, but it's been a pain in my ass is when we were at the factory.
mm-hmm.
Somebody kept watching House of Cards.
yeah, Chris was
And
watching
I
Netflix.
And I kept hearing it, and I'm like, that sounds like Kevin Spacey. And so I bump it up a little bit. I was like, yep, that's Kevin Spacey. So I'd have to.
Is it a ghost or is it Kevin Spacey?
It was
Right.
Kevin
And
Spacey
it
a
was
lot.
Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, and as much as we would turn down the TV or turn it off, it was like the next thing you know, we were back and kind of close again, and you'd hear it all over. I'm like, oh my god.
Put your headphones on.
Right.
Right.
And he's like, I'll be quiet, don't worry. Oh, okay.
That didn't work out. That was that I was going.
That's kinda funny,
I've got
'cause
some more to
he'll-
go through with that, but
Yeah.
yeah, I was just like,
Every now and then I'll just get
sounds-
like a random message from
like
Jeff that's
that-
like, House of Cards again!
I'm like, that sounds like that could be a thing.
That
And then
sounds like
I
Christmas,
boost
dude.
it up, and I'm like, oh, it's Kevin Spacey again. All right.
I think a funny thing when we did that investigation too was Mandy had just picked that day to paint a wall
Oh
in
yeah.
one of the hallways, and I had to go find like wipes to wipe my coat off with because we all got paint.
Yes, we did. I was like,
Oh,
God
yeah.
damn
You
it.
had to paint today.
I mean, I had my leather coat on, so it's not like it didn't come off easy, but Rebecca had whatever she
That was on
had
the
on.
schedule.
I had it on my hoodie
She had
too.
a fluffy coat on, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, she painted, and she didn't tell us what she painted. And
She
we
was
just-
like, "Oh yeah, I painted there." I'm like, "Yeah, I know it's on my coat. You're probably gonna have to go like touch that up, dude.
yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh,
We
yeah.
still love you." It was
Yup.
just kind of funny.
Like I painted.
Oh, yep, there it is. Nice gray paint on my coat.
Yeah, that was something. Because I didn't even know it. It wasn't until what is it? You picked it, pointed it out on Rebecca or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe Rebecca saw it on yours. And then I was like, "Fuck!" I'm like, "Do I have any on mine?"
Okay,
Yeah.
fine, but at least I didn't catch a whole ass piece of clothing on fire, sizzling everywhere.
What?
That was me. I did that, but it wasn't part of an investigation.
No, it wasn't part of the investigation.
I was
But
aging a costume and I almost
Oh,
burned her
I
building
heard
down.
that.
Oh my
story.
gosh.
Okay.
Smoke was
I
everywhere.
remember hearing that. Yeah.
Lordy.
Wow.
Sorry, ghosts. I'm not trying to destroy your house.
Or is she? Not my house though.
Ghostly water.
They will not.
Not
like
you guys. No, not these
that.
ones.
They will not like it
No, they,
And I
they
won't
would
like
stop
it either.
liking me.
since
I
my
can't have
basement's
that.
almost
I
done.
would love for when we finally get everything done as far as paperwork to do something in the sub basement.
Oh, sold done.
Like
Cool.
Freddy
Let us know.
Krueger type shit.
Fuck yeah, let
Oh
me know.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Let me know.
That was cool down
I'll
there.
be there. Somebody pick me up.
Get your own ride.
I'm working on it, Jeff. I'm
Uber
working
it
on it.
or
That's
Lyft it.
expensive. I have
Oh.
friends.
That still
I
gets
have
expensive.
friends.
But no, that's supposed to be something we're working on this year because I keep saying, dude, I hate having to get rides for everybody everywhere. It sucks. I'm
Aw.
40 years old. I gotta get a ride everywhere.
Well,
So-
I'm gonna be 36 and I finally got like a super adult job.
Whoa, he's
I
an adult
Oh,
now,
I
guys.
give you kudos,
I
kid.
had
You're
to buy-
adulting now.
I know. I had to buy a coffee maker.
Ooh.
Watch out, everybody. Jeff's an adult now.
I know.
Uh-oh.
I feel like it's harder, not easier.
Coffee.
Right.
Coffee maker.
Coffee, coffee, coffee.
First
all
coffee
the
maker
time.
ever.
Adulting is hard.
It is.
It really is.
Ow, my knee's making crunchy sounds.
That's also how
That's
you
a
know when
part
you're
of
getting old.
adulting.
And that's how you know when you're getting old.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
All I know is I'm excited to get my second tattoo ever. I just got my first one, guys, so I'm like, yeah.
I don't even know how many I have
Oh.
anymore.
Ooh.
Next thing you know, you're just
Give me
Cover!
Dude, I've already had 2 people tell me they can see me with a full sleeve at some point.
Yep.
Cover.
I'm like, damn you guys.
It's very addicting.
that's
for
how
sure.
it that's
I'm
how
just
it goes.
poor. Like honestly,
So,
the only reason
yeah.
I don't have more is I can't afford it.
I only have one and
Yeah.
I'm good.
But okay, let's see. We got half an hour left.
Yeah.
What else do we want to talk about?
I don't know. People are being very boring today.
They
I
are.
think everybody's kind of
We
on
don't
like
have
a
any-
low key today
There's not
for
many
whatever
watchers
reason.
today,
And
that's kind of
well, personally for me, it's because I stayed up way too late. So
let's see.
I
here.
accidentally turned myself up. Sorry.
I know I've talked about pendulums in the past, guys. Well, I actually got
She's got more fancy rocks.
Yeah, I got more rocks. I got another pendulum here. I have actually 2 of them.
Mandy
3
hates
of them now,
everybody,
sorry.
so she's leaving.
And thanks to Michelle's lovely, I love her shop. Wicked Woods on the Moon and the Pier. So I
Wicked's
have-
place on the moon.
Wicked's, sorry, I always say it weird.
Yeah.
This one is really cool because it has like little Reiki symbols on it, which is really awesome. And this is the one that called out to me very powerful when I went to go get another one. Wasn't really planning it, it kind of just happened. Because I got some other rocks and everything. And then I just recently picked up some new books too, which
Fancy.
might help.
God damn it.
What are you doing now?
I shaved and everything kicks on and it hurts
Oh.
when it
So
pulls
these
it off.
I got at Walden, which is actually cool, or Walden whatever the thing place is
Well,
called.
it's okay, but they're not
Anyways,
sponsoring
whatever
us. You don't have
bookstore,
to worry
most
about
bookstores
getting it anyway.
have them, you know.
They're not paying us.
So anyways, Reiki, look up some more Reiki.
Fancy handbook.
Essential oils and aromatherapy.
Careful
which I thought
around your cats with that.
Yeah, that's what I figured because I got 2 cats at the house plus a bird, and some of this can be
Some of the
it
essential
can be
oils are
harmful to them.
dangerous to animals.
So hence the reason why I got that,
Smart.
and I thought maybe some other oils might help or something. And then one on crystals and how to set crystal grids for
I
that would be problematic. That would be
just
problematic.
glanced at it and it looked like it said gypsies for a minute.
It would be
And I was
some interesting
like,
reading.
what? And you said crystals. I was
Oh,
like, okay. It all happened in a
Oh,
split
dear.
second.
well, they
So-
have different like
Learn about your rocks.
and setting you can set them on a grid and stuff.
Oh,
so
fun.
interesting there. There's this little other like tarot card kind of thing I might want to get in regards to it. Again, I'm setting crystal grids up. So there's a couple other cool
Fun.
little fun stuff I've been trying to delve
Some
into.
education.
Yeah,
I
get
just
more
watched
knowledgeable on.
murder documentaries. That's my education.
So I thought that might help with the whole empath thing and get more diving into that realm of it and stuff. So we'll see.
And I did, I know I said it earlier, I attached the link on the comments to Michelle's shop
Oh,
so that you can go check out her events. And if you would like to explore that side of things a little bit more, she's an awesome person, really easy to talk to. She's really funny.
Yep.
So obviously we're in love, as everybody knows.
I was just saying,
Michelle and I are
I
palios.
had to clarify that I'm still. The
I always
number
feel
one
more
friend.
Oh, yeah.
And you're number
energized when
2.
I go there or when I come back.
Hello, person. I can't read the name.
Hi,
It's
Baba.
Booba.
Oh, I
It's Booba.
can't read it from
It's
here.
Boobala.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she's really cool. So
She
definitely
is.
go check it out. She's not a sponsor of us. We're just really good friends and we work together a lot.
Yeah.
And I would like to, I think it'd be cool maybe one time to take her on an investigation with us too.
I've been, but yes.
But I mean like our own investigation.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Now
Not one.
she
Yeah.
will drain my energy twice now. Like when she was here for our
Yeah.
live, and then when I went on the investigation with her, the other Kim, who's another medium. And
Yeah,
everything.
there's another kid.
And yeah, we have 2 Kims, guys. So and Jeff.
We don't, but they
I was
they have
more,
another kid.
I feel
Yeah.
my energy is getting drained quicker by being around them, but
I think the
That's
thing
something
part
that
is
needs
like
to be
for
worked on,
me, it's
so.
the opposite. When I'm with Michelle, it's just like bang bang, bing bang, talk all day. Let's do weird shit. You know, it's completely, I guess, a different experience because
Yeah.
I went with Jeff to take pictures of her, and there was way too many that
Oh my god. That was, she was like that. She's like, it was fun, and I'm like, she was funny. I'm like, but damn. She's like, it was so hard, and I was like, I know. Trust me, I know.
That's how you get a good picture, though. Actual laughter, actually enjoying yourself.
But yeah,
Right?
she actually
'Cause it's
loved
true.
all the pictures.
Yeah. So.
But no, I have a challenge for anybody who goes out to the psychic fair on the 13th.
What is it?
There is a vendor there. He's called the Witch Guy.
Cool.
Witch something.
Like
I think
it.
it's the Witch Guy, and he's got this. Oh God, it's a hand, and it's from. I can't remember where it's from. Fuck, but it's from like 1902 or 1920 or something like that. And supposedly, I mean, I guess it is. I have never felt anything, but that's just me.
Okay.
But you can actually buy it if you want to, but they let you pick it up and hold it.
Okay.
Not the hand itself, but like the plate thing that it's on.
Okay.
And you're supposed to feel like a bunch of energy from it.
Interesting.
What?
Because like there's
But-
something attached to it.
huh? I'd be curious about myself.
And I can't. I tried it again last month.
No offense to him, and I haven't seen it or been there or experienced anything. But if you tell people they're gonna experience something,
Well, yeah, but they don't really tell a whole lot of people. They kind
why
of
is there a
like.
weird hand on the table?
Yeah, I mean,
You know,
it seems a little weird.
Like if they
you know,
say
it's-
pick this up and you're gonna feel energy, a lot of times, other than like obviously you,
Yeah.
people are gonna be like, yeah, I totally feel energy.
Well, it's a mental thing too.
It's
or
can be
can
mental,
be.
yeah. So it'll be interesting if I wind up going with you. I will touch it.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I'd be
mean,
Yeah.
I
Same here.
can't.
Yeah.
I'd be curious on
Be
that.
curious.
I don't know, it's
for
cool,
myself,
like,
'cause
it's,
of
and I
Yeah.
believe them because they
skepticism
told
on
me
that
some
one.
stories, and I was like, oh shit,
Yeah, I mean,
Because they
obviously,
usually have a lid on it, and it
Yeah.
doesn't like having a lid on it.
What?
But,
I don't like having a lid on me either, so I guess
Well, but yeah, I was like, ooh, I was like, oh, like, you guys have that hand again. And they're like, yep. I'm like, I'm trying it.
How much is the hand?
It's like $35.
Oh, it's cheap for a hand?
Yeah.
Well, is it a
Or
person?
no, it's not a hand. I'm sorry. It's a teacup. Or it's a teapot.
Jeff!
I know. I was like,
Wow,
yeah,
I'm
hand.
confused.
No, it's a teacup. It's from like the 1920s.
I was
or
excited. I
something
thought I was going to get to touch a dead guy's hand.
That's my bad. It's a teacup from like the 1920s.
I was like, fuck
It's
yeah, I'm
like
going to
a-
touch that hand.
It's an old style like Japanese teapot.
Damn, dude.
Interesting.
My bad.
That's cool.
So there's I think they said it was like female or something like that.
Like a spirit attached to it, supposedly.
Yeah, and because they've said like they've had like some weird shit going on and this and that. And I was like, okay,
Fun.
cool.
Mhm.
And I did it the first time, and I was like, nothing. And then I tried again later that time, like that first time, and I was like, still nothing.
Damn.
And so I did it the last time I was there, and I'm like, I'm doing this. I'm like, let's do it. So I picked it up, and I was holding it, and I was holding it. I was talking to the guy, holding it. It's been like 2 minutes. I was like, nothing.
Nothing.
And I gave it back.
Yeah. Because it's you.
Probably.
Yeah.
That
I
is
tried
so
anyways.
interesting.
Yeah,
I
at least
tried.
you tried. You tried, friend. It's okay.
I was like, I would love to buy that, but I don't know if it'd be a thing here that.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, especially since
Yeah.
like you didn't really feel anything, and they're just
Right.
like selling a haunted teapot for
Right.
$10. Hey, I'm sure I'm not discounting
But
anybody's
it's really cool.
experiences, but
I was actually
that's
going
interesting.
to, but then they started getting like really busy from the stuff that they sell. I was gonna go and take a couple things up to it just to see if it would like
Oh, yeah,
read
that would've been
anything.
cool.
But
Yeah.
when I was like, oh, I'm gonna go do that. But they started to like near the end, it just started picking up a little bit more. You know, like people coming in, and they were
well,
just
that's good.
they were just busy, and I was like, well,
I guess
can't-
I'm not gonna.
I can't do what I
look at
wanted
the
to do
magic
now.
teacup
But
anymore.
no, the guys are really cool.
Dude, I don't wanna
I
touch
literally
it.
asked him about everything on his table because I didn't know, because it's like oils and I don't know, whatever else he has.
Magic mushrooms.
Yes. So like near the beginning when there was really nobody in there for the most part, I was
Right.
just like, I was talking to him. I'm like, so what's this? And then I was like,
why do you have a teapot?
I'm like, what's this?
Yeah.
And
What
he
is
was
it?
telling me. I was like,
Tell
okay.
me.
Then I'm like, what does this
What is
do?
it?
And then I stopped for a little bit and I went back. I'm like, I think there's a few more things that I need to ask
I
you
need
what
to
they
ask
are.
more questions.
And then I did. I
Here
was like,
I am.
and I was going over. I was like, all right, I've asked you everything. I'm like, I'm sorry. He's like, no, it's cool. I'm like, all right. It's like, guys, keeping us entertained.
Right, you gotta keep each other busy sometimes at those vendor shows. The other vendors are your best customers.
Right.
Honestly,
Sure.
when I used to do them all the time for different things, I would make more money off the other vendors.
Yeah, I bought some too. Because it was supposed to help, like, I don't know, like drain, like the whatever. Because I was feeling like, bleh
Right?
for a couple months. And I was like, all right, cool, I'll try it. And I
Right.
did it. And I was like, I don't know if it helped.
I don't know either.
All I know is when I got that job offer, and I was like, hell yeah, I know my spirits went up.
Right,
so.
well, and the Maggie said too.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I told her that. I
Yeah.
told her that she nailed it on the head.
I haven't had any of my stuff come true yet, but we'll see.
Yeah, because I didn't tell anybody. So when she was
Right.
like doing it, I was like, keep a straight face.
Keep it on this
Right.
down low, down low.
I still yet to meet her.
She's really cool.
She
I
was,
have
she
missed that
was
one,
really
guys.
cool.
So
She was
Maggie's
really
cool. She's a
Yeah.
nice lady. She's
Very-
friends with Mandy before that, so
Yeah.
it's
oh,
pretty
nice.
cool.
Probably not anymore.
Well,
She's
hopefully
probably
one of
like,
these days I can-
Oh, we're friends. We're friends.
hopefully one of these
No,
days I can
yeah.
get her sooner than later. And
She's around.
No,
she's
she's
around.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, she nailed it on the head because all she was
maybe
picking
on an
up
off
was.
thing she can do a
She
reading or
actually lives
something
closer
for
to
me.
you guys than me.
Oh, really?
Flushing, yeah.
Oh,
Or she
okay.
can flush them. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's picking up on like the money and the
Mhm.
job aspect and
Signing
and,
a contract.
Yeah, yep, and money. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, please be me, please be me.
So yeah,
'Cause
that was
I
kind of
needed
cool.
it.
that's nice, I guess, a recap from the last live then, that, yeah, it kind of did some of the stuff that she said. It's going to
Yeah.
happen.
Yup.
That's kind of happened,
That's kinda
and that's
neat.
kind of interesting to think about. Of that she was saying, "Hey, but I don't work with you," so that's kind of interesting. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
like, I
applying for a
didn't-
job or anything, but
Right, I
'cause
didn't
have a
know
job.
her at all, so
But
it was
she's
like,
like-
she was nailing
Yeah, I had
things.
never met her before. Even though she was friends with Mandy, we just hadn't come across each other yet.
Right.
But so it'd be interesting to see if any of the stuff she said for me will also be coming down the pipeline, and we'll see.
Right.
We'll see how that goes. I kind of thought maybe something was gonna come along the other day, and then they never contacted me. So who knows?
Yeah. No, it was really cool though. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, maybe this is a thing. And then it was a thing.
Yeah.
That's
I
kind
really,
of cool.
I really needed that thing.
Good.
What do we have for the next live? Do we have a guest?
No, not yet.
Not
I'm gonna. Well, that's where I'm hoping that I can get some stuff. Because I want to bring in Karen and Michelle and the other Kim. To do like a table tipping thing.
Cool.
But I want multiple camera angles.
Facts.
Mm.
We'll need
Just
some
you
more
know.
space.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it'll be fine. Like, we can move shit out of the way and
Right.
stuff. And I've got a little table they can use, so we don't need, like, a giant table down here.
Right.
Yeah.
But I just want to get more cameras, so I'm like, okay, feet, okay, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
And
Guess you
just
got
have,
to.
and
'Cause,
just
you
have,
know,
like, either
I'm-
4 cameras, up there at the same time, or, like, I'll be off to the side, and, like, switching them.
It is cool to
Right.
see the table tipping.
Um,
Just a lot of the energies I was feeling when I did get to see it when we were there that one night.
Yep.
That was something.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I'm just looking at dumbfounded, like, what?
Well, and then me and Kim were at the one in December, the event in December, and I mean, essentially it was just like using, in a sense, like a pendulum or whatever, like, but it was just using this jar and some soapy water, and this thing
It was
just,
a saline.
yeah, and so we had our hands on it, and it was just kind of doing whatever, and then. To make sure, it was there, got its attention, it would just spin. Well, it didn't want to stop spinning. And I was like, look, my arm's getting tired. Like, you need to stop spinning. And then, we were able to do stuff, and then it just wanted to spin some more. I'm like, well, I'm out.
Yeah, that was cool though. Like
It was really interesting. Like, it
Oh
was
my
really
gosh.
interesting. But yeah, I want to have them. But in March, I actually have a guy, he's a paranormal investigator. He actually reached out to me.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
nice.
His name is Dennis, I think it's Hagen. I might have butchered that, but it's Hagen, I believe, Dennis Hagen. He's from Ohio, so he's going to
wow.
be coming up here
Nice.
Oh wow.
to do the live. I'm sure he's got other things planned.
I was gonna say, I
but-
hope he's not just making the trip for
Yeah.
us, but
Yeah.
hey.
So he'll be coming up here for that because he's got stuff he wants to talk about, like his like group stuff that he's experienced.
Very
It'll be interesting.
He's got a
That's
couple things he's doing, I think, on Amazon for Amazon or something, like not specifically for Amazon, but it's gonna put them on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
And then he's talked about, because I've talked to him a couple of times. He's talked about opening up like his own there we go, haunted museum.
Wow.
Because he said he's got quite a few things, so. I was
I
like,
basically
well,
have a haunted museum already.
yeah, I'm like, well, that'd be really cool. Like, I'd love to check that out. So I don't know when he's gonna get that done and open, but yeah, he's got a few things. But yeah, he reached out and he's like, I can't remember what he was asking, but I was very confused. I was like, are you talking about my lives? And he's like, yeah. He's like, could I come and be a guest? I was like, yeah, you can come and be a guest. I'm like, but you're kind of far away. He's like, I think he said he had something else he was gonna do up here or something too. So. But I was just like, well, what month do you want to do it?
Right, what works
I was
for you?
like, yeah, I'm like, what works for you? I'm like, it's the last Sunday of every month, so, I'm like, I was like, I can't do January because I've already got somebody there. I was like, so you got like February, March, so on, and he's like, let's do March. So he'll be a cool guy to have on here.
Yeah, very cool.
I'm really excited about that. I've also offered my hand to help doing his stuff. That was when I was working from home. So I don't know if I can help anymore.
Right, that makes sense.
But yeah, unless it's on the weekends and I'm not tired from working.
Yeah. Well, just play a year and see what your
Yeah.
hours
Right.
and stuff.
Do
I just have to. I just have to
It's
get
like
used to it, getting
Yeah.
up early and blah
Right.
blah blah. But yeah, so that'll be really cool.
That'd be cool.
God, hopefully by then I have more of a setup down here
Mm-hmm.
because I'm tired of just like random chairs. I want my table and chair.
Right.
Yeah.
I want my table and chairs. Honestly, like I thought about getting something like my desk
Mm-hmm.
and just having it like the same direction here and just like sit around it, you know.
Like a
but-
newscaster desk almost.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't really want to do that though.
Yeah.
I
that's
want
fair.
I want like the bar table and
Right,
stuff
right.
like that. So
We'll get it, friend. We'll get there.
I know.
Enjoy.
I want it now.
Oh, that's okay.
That's
Okay, so
where
that's- that's
where
cool.
donations would come
That
into
is
play
where
too, or
your
buying
money
stuff.
comes in.
Yeah.
Give us your money.
You'd help with this, or equipment,
Or both.
or both.
You buy some merch too, and then you get something out of it, and
Yep.
we get some portion of that to
Yep.
put towards things. So
And it's
You're
not
per
even a lot of
person.
portion. I just little
Right.
portion just to keep the cost of crap down.
okay, so do both. Buy merch
Yes.
and donate.
Yeah.
Because basically Jeff doesn't charge a lot, so
I don't.
it's, charges.
But remember, my birthday's coming up,
It is.
and you could just donate money by
For Jeff's
using
birthday.
that QR code.
And put a note that says "Happy Birthday."
Yes.
Birthday.
So I know. And then maybe leave your name, and then I'll give you a shout out. Just a shout out, not like a cool on the screen though, but a shout out.
Hell
You know who's not watching?
Who?
Tracy.
Tracy, you're right. What happened,
Yeah,
Tracy?
I haven't seen Tracy or
And
Colette.
I had a
Yeah.
thing.
I haven't seen either one of them on here yet. I'm kind
Yeah.
of bummed.
Well,
Our
So
normal
yeah.
ones are not. What the heck, people?
See, like I
It's been
could
an
have.
off day.
I
It
could
has,
have.
it
I
really
could have
has.
done. Hold on, wait for it.
Because I've been watching it. It's
I could have done this,
Yeah.
kind of
and she'd been like, "Oh my god!" and it froze. So that's weird. Apparently, it's not a thing.
but yeah. So if you are top fan or you donate a good amount, you want to make a big donation. Yeah, we can do one of those for you.
Yeah, I'll do one.
You can go onto our Patreon. There's the link.
Or just like my friend, it was
And-
like, boom,
Chris.
and I don't even know if
Yeah.
he's watching anymore. But he gets like the 5th one as a demo right there. So
you too can have your name
you can,
on a firework.
you could, you
In
could.
additional
And if you're in a
firework.
different like state or country, like I have different background for that one too.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I know,
Whoa.
I know,
Fancy.
I know.
This is wild.
I know. I've got a lot of things going on.
Yeah. So we got 10 minutes left. We've had 0 questions
Yeah,
except
it's
for
been
from
very
ourselves.
quiet,
Just
guys. It's
but-
a little weird.
Been rambling.
Like, real
Not
weird.
shaming you, but I mean, some crowd participation.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You guys are horrible.
You're terrible and I hate you.
It's been
No,
really
I'm just
quiet
kidding.
tonight.
I'm surprised
it's a
Bubba didn't
off
say
day.
anything.
He couldn't before because he was.
Well, he could have asked
I
questions.
haven't even seen
now.
Rana. And usually Rana will chip in or chime
Yeah,
in
he
or whatever.
must be busy.
It's like, guys, what the
And
heck's
it's
going
just
on
it's
tonight?
that Sunday, I guess.
Everybody's
Oh,
tight
Sunday. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh well.
Sorry, keep yawning. I know.
You're
I
alright.
know.
You're
I know.
alright.
It's
I'm gonna be
terrible.
able to sleep good because I'm gonna have the yawns too. So.
Not you, friend.
Thank you.
So yeah, so we got 10 minutes left of our live. If you have any questions, now is the time because
Definitely.
then we will be ending right at
Yep.
8.
9 minutes, guys.
Yeah.
So if you got some questions about anything,
minutes,
got
you were
some
gonna say.
minutes.
That was great.
Got a couple minutes to submit your questions.
Yep.
And also, if we don't answer your question, we'll answer it next time.
Yeah.
You can also send things in between.
Yep,
and
we
we can have
appreciate you
questions
sending.
ready.
That way we've got other things to talk about and
Yeah.
more things to talk about
Yep.
and get the
Yep.
conversation
Oh,
going
oh.
better, guys.
Sorry, that damn hangover.
It's okay.
That's a fucking horrible excuse.
It's terrible, dude. I don't know, like all that strong,
You see me
Frankenmuth
squinting
beer.
in disappointment.
All that really strong beer, and Frankenmuth was like, there.
Oh dear, we need that wit beer,
You've disappointed me for the
My
last
machine
time,
shop.
sir.
I don't
and
think
then
that's
I'll be
true.
all happy again to have that
I don't, think,
beer.
I don't think it's true. I don't think he's done disappointing you.
Well, I mean, I'm expecting more, so
Yeah, always.
always.
So it's like I guess then the upcoming Wicked Place in the Moon. Go to
Yep.
their Facebook page.
Yep.
Watch it before our workshop that's coming up.
Yeah. No,
but if
no, boy.
nobody signs up,
I'm
we
not
won't
doing
do
it.
it.
Mhm.
So if there's really not any like desire to watch it,
Yeah.
there's no reason for Jeff and I to make it, or
Yeah.
for him to drive to come and get me or whatever, because
Yeah.
they can't because it's a weeknight. But
Yeah, it'd be real hard for me to come up here, guys,
I
for
can.
that in a week.
Yeah, that's it's honestly.
Well,
like
it
a
depends if I gotta stay
two-person-
late at work too.
Two-person
Yeah.
thing.
How that
and-
goes.
Yeah,
I don't know till the day
thing
of.
was only designed for two people anyway.
Okay.
So it works out for him and I to just do it, and I'm close, and he can come pick me up.
Sure.
And I have nothing really going on right now.
Yep.
Um,
But yeah, otherwise I'll just
If
push
the
it
workshops
back
get bigger, we do one on a
Right.
Saturday or something, or Friday night.
Yeah.
Friday nights work good for me.
But yeah,
But
and
yeah, I'll push it to like March or something. But
Yeah.
you know, I mean, it'll be good times. It'll
Yeah.
be like this, but
Mhm.
learning.
learning about the equipment, and I'll be asking a lot of questions because I am the idiot in this scenario. So
She'll be doing a lot of them,
I'm
so then
like,
you could probably save your
I'll
question.
I'll learn some things with you guys and be like, but Jeff, why or how? Because
will.
I don't
and,
care. I will.
and then
ask.
I will probably slap her.
Smack your back.
Or I'll just have a screen offside and use my favorite GIF.
Oh yeah.
But even with
Red
that,
baby.
even with that, like I want to get like a tablet or something to
Uh-huh.
have like there in the middle, so we
To
don't
have
have to
Red
have like
Baby?
little what I mean, to like so we don't have to like look at phones or something.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. Like the whole setup, I'm gonna change.
Right.
That'd be cool to have it like
So-
right where we can all see
Right.
it
Yeah.
instead of constantly. Because I hate looking down, guys. I really
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
It's
well,
just- it's easier
it'll-
for- sometimes
it'll
for me
be
to
so
see
that
here
it's
than
at least
there.
behind the camera, so
Right.
that
Yeah.
we're not like
Yeah.
I'm looking off to the side. Just
Honestly,
to,
it's not that bad though. Like
It's no,
we're
but-
kind of like at a nice angle for our television because we have like a TV set where we can watch ourselves and see how good we look, and also your questions are on the side, but it is hard to read because it's across the other side of the
Yeah,
room.
it's
so
tiny.
Jeff's always working on ways to make it better.
I cannot read those
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
It's easier for
I'm
that
having a
down.
little
Yeah.
trouble, but I'm kind
Yeah,
of tired of
there's-
it too. So.
Unfortunately,
So,
like I can read it okay, but I have to like really
No way.
like zoom my
Trying to think of
eyes.
what else
got
is
different.
coming up.
I have to focus.
So we got the Wickeds. We
Yep.
got our next live.
Yep.
Fear Expo.
Yep.
Jeff's birthday.
Yep. My birthday comes before all of
I
that.
know.
though.
When is your
Jeff's
birthday?
birthday.
They
Jeff's birthday workshop live. Wickeds. Fear
a
Expo.
lot of stuff coming up.
Yep.
And keep an eye on, because it's always, part of the things on all your local events. And if you find something that you think we should check out, you hear a spooky story,
Do it.
please let us know
Yeah,
because
Yeah.
Give
We're
us
always looking
suggestions.
for
We're looking
places
for
to
new
go.
places,
I like
guys.
spooky stories.
or if you own a haunted location or have ability
Yeah.
to let us into a haunted location,
that would
we'd
be
be
cool.
more than happy to come and visit you
That
would be
and
sweet.
investigate.
would be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
There was something else I was gonna say.
No, I'm yawning.
I didn't do it this time.
I know.
So yeah, you can do that. You can suggest locations to us anytime. Our Facebook Messenger is always, our inbox is open. That's probably the
Always,
best way
yeah.
to get a hold of us is through our Facebook page.
Yep.
Uh,
Sure is.
So, and that's all of our socials right there, but TikTok's not on there.
No, that's a new thing. I haven't made any graphics.
Yeah,
yet.
I've been uploading some talks, some tickety
I
talks.
still don't understand how that's a thing, but alright.
It's cool. We've gotten a lot of hits on that video that's like the one that you just posted.
Yeah.
So, but like I
Yeah, that was
said, make sure
crazy.
you watch
That
that
was
because
crazy.
even if you've seen it on our TikTok or Jeff did post it on our Facebook page, this is a edited, cleaned up version with Jeff's
Yep.
soothing narration.
Yeah. Soothing narration.
So definitely give that a peek and
Yeah.
make sure you watch all of our videos
Yeah.
because we're cool and we would like the views.
Yeah. Watch
And
all
the
of our videos.
watch time.
I told
Because-
you that Neil Garrett too.
Because I know a lot of people like to leave TV on for their animals. Just go to our channel and start at the beginning and it'll just autoplay.
That would be cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
just give us those minutes.
Just let it autoplay on Ghost and Hauntings. Maybe your cat will learn about the paranormal.
Maybe your cat will pick up on something and
Well,
let us
funny
know.
part is cats do like to watch TV, but
They do. I know.
Suna does. Oh my gosh, that cat.
But so yeah, there you go.
Sometimes I think he's still looking at stuff that might be in our house because I'll simply like, what the heck are you looking at? So I'm like, oh, okay.
Suna,
yeah.
watch our videos, please.
Yeah.
Right?
Since somebody else can't
Tell your
won't
mom.
do it.
Tell your mom to watch it.
Oh no.
No, the cat. I mean, the cat. You're the mom.
My
You're the
baby
mom.
eye.
So yeah, and then our lovely sponsor here, Lord
Yeah.
Mock.
Yes. With
Don't
my
forget
sweet
about
Ouija
him.
board.
He's out here making Ouija boards and planchettes, and actually his prices are really reasonable. I went and looked.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
So if
I
you're
bought
scared-
I bought a planchette. I mean, it was like
You
$15.
can get yeah, I was gonna say you can get one of his planchettes for like $20.
Nice.
Yeah, so if you collect them, he's got quite a few.
He's got
to
really
choose
cool
from.
ones. I looked
He does. He does. He's got some. Really
Obviously,
cool
a
ones.
board. There's different varieties, and they're more like 100 and up.
Yeah.
But the planchette itself, I think it's kind of cool
But
to just have.
yeah, he makes them all. So, so it's not like you're getting something. I mean, somewhat generic. I mean,
Right.
he's created it all. So,
What else?
it's pretty sweet. I like it.
What else did we want to talk about? Because we have 2 minutes.
That's what I was just looking at.
I don't know. I got nothing.
That's it. I think we've covered everything.
Yeah.
Come check out all our stuff and
Yup.
watch all of
Yeah.
our stuff and check out
Yup.
Michelle's page and
Yep.
Yeah.
visit her.
And
And,
then
she is open like all the time. You can go shopping there and
Mm-hmm.
she can help you pick out something, a nice pretty rock or
Yeah,
she's
she's
got
good at that.
all kinds of cool
sometimes.
shit. It is like at a house, but she has a shop. The
Oh,
shop is in the back. It's
Before I
not in a
forget,
house.
for that,
Yeah.
go to on her Facebook. You can make an appointment because how tiny it is, and because of the restrictions right
Oh,
now,
thank
you
you,
need
yes.
to make an appointment. Just so you guys know.
Okay, cool. I
So
didn't know
please
that.
do that. Yeah, it's something I just found out. So please
Okay.
do that for her, and it'll be all
For
good.
safety. Cool. I like that. So yeah, definitely go check it out. If you scroll up, you'll see the link that I posted.
I never make appointments.
Well, that's different.
Rebel.
We're friends of hers.
Yeah.
But
I'm a
for
rebel.
especially for people that are concerned about that kind of stuff, there is an
Yeah.
option
Right.
for you to make an
I
appointment.
get ya.
Cool.
All right.
So
well,
definitely come put some money in our bucket
yeah.
with my name. That because Jeff gave us assigned seating today.
He did.
So
If you didn't notice, we were all in the
my
same
name.
correct.
I know.
we're in
See, it
this
worked
correct
out because we're in the
spots.
correct way for our names to be
Yeah.
on the screen.
That
But
is always
this is our
fun.
new.
I see.
It used to have pretzels in it, but now it can have your money in it.
They can. You get your picture taken with it.
What?
It's $1 to do that, but I
Dollar,
mean, it could be worth it.
It's
You
worth
know,
it.
I should make like a thing where you can get your picture taken with like the ghosts or something like that.
Actually, there's stuff that we can do.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that. But all right, I'm gonna end it.
Okay, thank you all for
Yeah,
watching.
thanks, guys.
Thank
Yeah.
you, everybody.
And we'll see you in a month, if not before.
And if he's watching, thank you, Chris, for telling me that the audio is not on. I appreciate
That's a good
that.
friend.
It is. That's a very
Yeah,
good friend.
very good friend.
And also,
Friendship.
I know he's watching it.
Right.
Sometimes I don't know.
Sometimes
I don't know. But all right.
All right, bye
We will
everybody.
see
you
Subscribe.
later.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, do that.
Yes, please subscribe.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.